Hello, everyone, and welcome to a random Christmas Eve live stream here. I'm just getting on here after birds finishing up here. So let's what the hell? Let's track Santa here for a couple hours. So go ahead and I'll share screen if it'll let me. Come on, don't give me this little buffer circle. And I'd like to say welcome to Jim's Landscaping here. Oh, here we go. Official NORAD tracking. All right. So, crap, open up. There we go. Yeah. Jim's Landscaping says hello, and he says Merry Christmas. It's Screwy here says Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you guys too. May you guys bring honors to your house and welcome Pop Culture Curator. And hey Scurvy, hey Pop, hey Jim. So let's see. Santa was last seen in Santiago, Cuba. There, and he's heading for Havana, Cuba. He'll be there in a minute and 32 seconds. But Santiago de Cuba. Cuba's not that big. It should take that long to get across freaking Cuba. It's really not that big of an island. Oh, now it froze up on me. So, and welcome Gap. He says, hey, gorillas, lemons, pop culture, and Jim. Merry Xmas, everyone. Gap. And everybody say hi to each other. And hey, PvP, how's the eggnog going?
Oh, hello. Just give me a second. I just had to turn the sound off on YouTube. Hi, Gorilla. I actually did manage to finally find some eggnog today. Unbelievable, because it's sold out almost everywhere, I realized yesterday. But did manage to find one grocery store that still had the stuff, so I bought a couple today. Grossly overpriced, though.
Yeah.
$6 for a 2-liter carton, which I think is way too much, but oh well. Better to have some eggnog than no eggnog at all tomorrow on Christmas, because
Scurvy here says Santa only stops to get.
Oh, is your mic gone?
Yeah. Scurvy here says Santa only stops to get cigars. Yeah, it's your. It's yeah, can't you hear me?
I can hear you.
Can't
fine.
You hear me?
I can hear you. It's just you were breaking up for a second. There,
okay.
It seems
okay. Scurvy says he only stops to get cigars. It says track. It says NORAD tracking.
That's why I say hi,
yeah. He's stopping. He's picking him up for Monica Lewinsky.
Hi, Pop Culture. Hi, Jim. Hi, Lemon. Hi, guys.
And now Santa's heading to Nassau, the Bahamas. But and Pop says, "How come slutty Santa isn't stopping?" I don't know. NORAD. That's NORAD. Hey, say hi to you. How's your Christmas Eve going?
Yeah, it's okay. I went out and got a bunch of groceries today because I wasn't planning on it, but my boss stopped over and dropped off a Christmas gift for me earlier today. And she'd actually put a gift card in it for a couple of local grocery stores. So I was like, oh, that's great. I can actually go out and get some groceries because I wasn't planning on it because I'm trying to watch the money, until the rent's due in a week. But yeah, so that was a nice surprise. So yeah. Always helps get a gift card, that's always a nice thing.
And melted copper. Yeah. And what melted copper says, "This is show. I'm heavy drinking, so speaking in the comments might turn for the worst." Oh, we're just tracking Santa through NORAD here.
Santa gets fantastic air miles.
The movie with the guy from Harry and the Hendersons.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, no, but yeah, you know how this all started, don't you?
NORAD tracking.
Now we're heading. Oh, he's going to Florida.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you know how this all started? There's
Not really.
there's a local news. There's a store they used to. You could call the number and ask them where Santa's at, and they tell them that they're. But the
Ah.
newspaper printed the wrong number. There's one number off from
Oh
one of
no.
the phones at NORAD, yeah, and they called in, and he called in his the CEO because he didn't know what to do because he didn't have the art to tell the kid, and so the CEO just went with it and goes, "Yeah, we are currently tracking Santa. He is here at this position here and all that
Oh
blah blah
jeez.
blah." And it just kind of from that it just turned into a tradition where every year now where they track Santa.
Makes sense actually when you think about it, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, I'm
they just
sure
had
it's
fun.
nice. I'm sure it's probably fun for some of the kids out there probably watching this online, tracking Santa. It's like it's all good, you know.
Oh yeah. He's delivered over 5 billion gifts already.
Yeah, it's
Five
amazing.
billion 465 billion 200 and the other numbers are just skyrocketing.
I gotta admit that Santa's productivity in one single night is very impressive. Anybody that can do over 5 billion activities in one night on the job is got my thumbs up. I'll tell you,
Yeah.
Santa's a hard worker. Well, he only works 1 day a year, though, really, right? So then he takes the rest
Yeah.
of the year off.
Melted Copper says Lex Luthor still Santa and kids float all over and the bad guy gets floated in space. Oh, now that sounds like an interesting movie. All right, so
Gee, I
he's
don't
just
know
leaving
that
Key
one.
West. It looks like, and oh, we better hope Pickles doesn't shoot down Santa here. LDG better not shoot down Santa. Santa better have a fast sleigh. Yeah, he's gonna be in Orlando in 1 minute and 40 seconds. Yeah, I think it was a movie by the same people that made Superman movies. Sal Kynes. What is he
Yes, all kinds.
throwing them out from up in the air? I'm pretty sure this is a hard enough program to run with how many people probably watch it. They can't have them sit there and land on anything in the house. They're just showing him floating. And if you look at like on the actual stream, he actually did have, or at least when he's over the water, he had some stuff flying out of it. But
Yeah,
this is
he's
pretty
obviously.
cool. They take like a GPS map and they just have Santa overlaid on it. It is actually pretty
Yeah,
cool, and it's a 3D map.
yeah, it's pretty well done. I gotta say.
Yeah. Well, this is U.S. government. This is our money, our tax money at work right here.
Yeah, well, NORAD's like North
Kissimmee.
American.
That's what it says. KISS. Yeah, it's KISSIMMEE. So where's Bill? I thought he'd be here by. And welcome, Oiler Greg. Welcome, OG. He says Santa uses anti-bullet and fireworks magical shield when flying over Texas. Oh, you got to count Florida in that too now, especially when he's going over Orlando. John Lithgow from Third Rock is cool. I'm not very good with names, but I recognize faces. He says, "Merry Christmas, everybody,"
Yeah, Merry
and
Christmas,
everybody's saying hi
brother,
to each other.
and hi, Melted Copper as well. Yeah, I remember hearing the Hendersons. That was the one with the Sasquatch in it.
It,
Not a bad movie. I didn't mind that one. It was a decent film. Uh-oh. Did we lose you, Gorilla? Oh,
Third Rock
jeez.
button.
Oh, Okay.
Yeah. And now we're headed to Georgia. Georgia.
Mm. Mm.
And, and Melts Copper says, hey, Gap After Dark. Gap Underpants would be a better name still. Gap Underpants. Hail the Gap. Hey, Melted. Hail her. Then how Gap's melted, laughing at Melted or laughing with. And Scurvy says, her Gap After Dark. Melted Copter says, was there a Harry and Henderson sitcom at one point, like Alpha's a Small Wonder of the Weird Creature, the family format? I have absolutely no idea.
I don't remember a sitcom based on Harry and the Hendersons actually offhand, but
Yeah.
I do remember Elf though.
Yeah.
Hey, Gap.
Then PvP got eggnog for Christmas.
Yeah, I was lucky.
It's a good omen for 2024.
I was very lucky because I was looking online to, check out, doing a check on the stock, and everybody was sold out, sold out, sold out, sold out. And then I thought, well, there's one store, and I'll go there. And I was going to go there anyway because my boss gave me that gift card, and I could go and get my groceries basically, on the gift card there. So I went there, and lo and behold, they had a whole, freezer full of eggnog sitting there, but it was expensive, like $6. I mean, other places have been selling it for a little over $4, so I paid a premium for it. But I thought, you know what, it's going to be Christmas Day tomorrow, and I already got a bottle of rum sitting on the counter that I haven't even opened yet, and I figure, well, I'm going to open that tomorrow and enjoy it right during Christmas Day. And I thought, yeah, you got to have eggnog, with rum. So yeah,
So
because
yeah, we're leaving Columbus now.
Oh,
go ahead.
Here we go. Go. No, I was
I was just saying
nothing important.
I was just saying we're heading to Marietta, Georgia now. All right. Copper says it failed and played on like noon in reruns. Oh,
Huh.
okay.
Okay, I don't remember that.
Small wonder about the guy who creeped about daughter. Maybe I'll check it out. What's it called? Harry and the Hendersons. I'll check that.
Oh,
Dang. Other Greg says Quest for Dog at Christmas time. I know it well.
Yeah, apparently lots of other people had the same idea because it's been sold out everywhere for the last couple of days, apparently. So I got really lucky finding one store, the one store that probably has it, and that's about it. So yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm set.
All right, now we're heading to Easley, South Carolina. There, and now Melted Copper says, so this guy and his robot daughter want to pretend they are real, and it's creepy, and they are so freakishly happy. Every scene is scary. Oh man, then you should check out Megan. That was a weird movie. I won't put that on the list to review. Because we watched that, and my favorite part was when Owen yelled, Katie, grab the fucking screwdriver.
Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning that some number of weeks ago. Yeah.
Copper here says, I would like to practice making babies, but I think me and the blanket pile might try to make pillow. Oh god, that reminds me of oh god, that was telling me about that. That was in one of the episodes of oh god, what's that Netflix show? Yeah, I can't even think of it. There was some cartoon that came out that was so fucking weird.
There's been plenty of those lately, it seems.
Oh, we're heading to Myrtle Beach now.
Okay.
Yeah, we're heading to Myrtle Beach. Oh god, now that's gonna bother me. What was that show that they were telling me about?
I have no idea. Could you give some details about the storyline or something? Maybe that might
I
help my
got it
memory.
because it has a hormone monster in it.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm not getting any
That's all I
ideas.
have to probably put in. Big
Yeah,
Mouth,
nothing's
that's what
come.
it was. Big Mouth.
What, Big Mouth? Never
Yeah,
heard of
it's
it.
Big Mouth. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't have Netflix. I have Netflix. I don't. I got a few sites, which I've been rewatching NCIS.
Oh, really? Did you start off
Oh,
at
my
season one?
cousin actually saved me about 100. Yeah, I seen most of them before, but it's a really good show. It has
I
to be a good
enjoyed it.
show. They had 8 spin-offs of it, or 7 spin-offs.
Yeah, well,
There's
I
seven
really enjoyed.
spin-offs.
I enjoyed NCIS in the early seasons, but I think I got maybe to like a season 11 or something, and I just got burned out watching it after a while because I just had seen so many episodes by then. I just kind of got bored and I just gave up. I should probably watch the rest of the show one of these years, but then a lot of cast members left, and I don't think it was quite the same after that, right? So, hey, Pop.
Yeah.
Howdy.
Yeah, hey, pops.
So, how's your Christmas Eve going?
How's it
Non
going?
eventful. This is the highlight of it, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't exactly had a stellar day. I mean, unless you count going for grocery shopping in crowded stores with too many people as a highlight. But yeah, this is probably the best part of my day as well, actually.
Yeah.
I have to
Well, we
admit,
went
I'm
and
not
had a
really.
big dinner at my sister's place and all that.
Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, I need to cook something. I still haven't got around to cooking anything today. It's terrible. Not really in a Christmas mood this year. I don't know why, but I'm just not quite there.
Well, usually it's if you have kids. If you don't, then oh well.
Yeah, well, I guess once you get
Yeah.
older too, right? Like I'm looking forward. Like getting together this coming Saturday at my cousin's, and we're gonna probably have they'll probably have some leftover turkey or something we'll eat, so that'll be nice. But yeah, when you're sitting around alone, it's
Oh,
kind of not the same deal. But it's nice having you guys here for company tonight. That's for sure.
oh yeah. Now we're heading to Holly Ridge, North Carolina. I never even heard of that one. Most of these
I still
places
haven't
I've
even
heard of.
stopped yet.
What?
He still hasn't stopped yet.
Oh, well, no. This just shows what like the towns would go. I bet you it's hard enough just to get the Santa to go the way they wanted to, and the timing, or on an over to satellite, a 3D satellite map.
So, what time of the day do they usually start this whole Santa video? I guess it must be quite early in the day. I'm
Midnight,
guessing.
midnight to
Okay, so
midnight.
go. Oh, 24 hours. Okay, that makes sense then. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of territory to travel, that's for sure. So I'm not surprised it takes 24
Yeah,
hours.
yeah. It's just show. Oh, here's where he is. He's so fast you don't see him stop.
So does he do the whole world or just the U.S.?
No, we were in Cuba in South America here when it first started. He
Yeah,
crossed the Atlantic there.
yeah, I think
There,
he was flying over England earlier this afternoon, I think when I checked in. So yeah, all over the world.
So he's also delivering
and Delta.
presents during the daytime for people.
Well, it's going by the. I think it's going by the time. It's always night because they're 6 hours ahead of us, or 6 hours ahead of me. I don't know what time PvP checked.
Yeah, I can't remember. Sometime probably before I went out and got groceries, it was probably like around 1 o'clock Pacific time, I guess. Which would have been what I guess the UK 's some hours ahead, so it
So
would have
that'd
been
be
later.
9 o'clock, nine
I think
nine o'clock in the UK.
they must be around
All
eight
right.
hours ahead of us. I'm guessing, at least from where I live. So Yeah, it would have been probably like 9 o'clock their time, so it would have been dark.
So yeah, now he's in Moyak here, but Melted Copper said it's beach time. Santa's gone wild, and Snoop shows up. Cue the metal drums as girls get with and Gap says, "Oh man, this thing takes a lot of memory." Says Pop, Santa just throws the best out of the magically land in each person's houses.
That's what I was wondering.
Melted Copper says they play the game. They play the same video each year. They could spice it up some.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I did not know that. He was luck getting groceries, and I am working on removing the Tito's vodka. Now we're headed to Virginia. We're in Richmond, Virginia. He was last seen in Norfolk. Hey, we have a major. He went to our base. How did he get on our naval base?
He's probably
on our
got
biggest
permission.
naval base.
I'm sure Santa has clearance all
Yeah.
over the world, you know.
Even Area 51?
He's probably got clearance to
Santa
fly
has
over
the
all
clearance to see
airspace.
the aliens.
Yeah, that's probably it.
No,
Well, who
Santa has
knows?
the clearance
Santa,
to see the aliens in Area 51.
maybe Santa is an alien, come to think of it. Because he is kind of magical, you know?
Yeah. So Pop, what's our movie for Tuesday?
I don't think I'm doing a Tuesday stream because everybody's going to be busy.
Yeah, I think you're taking the week off, aren't you, Pop, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
I figure everybody's going to be busy, so why bother?
Okay.
Yeah, well, I go either. I can go either way, but I guess if lots of people aren't going to be there, that it probably makes good sense to take a week off and take a break, I suppose.
Yeah, I still got to work on Tuesday.
Yeah, I've got my chemo infusion on Tuesday, so I don't know what I'll feel like that night.
Oh, shoot.
It might work out better just to take the week off then and just start, after the new year.
Possibly.
All right, now we're heading to Milton, Delaware.
Delaware. We're getting close to Canada.
Who knows, baby, how the week's going to play out with everything. And Scurvy says, it's guided present technology. And Melted Copper, Vodka loves me. Vodka doesn't grill me on where I was. Backstories to friends. And Scurvy says, I got an enormous package delivered in the mail today, but it's delivered to the wrong address, lol. Hey, that's when you
Merry
carefully
Christmas.
open it up and get something you want.
Just think of the poor person that was expecting
There's
to
a
get that by
couple up
Christmas.
Yeah. Well,
Somebody's
there
not
was
gonna
a
get their
couple
Christmas gifts.
There was a couple up in Minneapolis. They just bought a house. They literally had just moved in. They had a package that was delivered to the previous owner, but they didn't know how to get a hold of the previous owner and all that. They opened it up. It was like 5 pounds of weed.
Wow. Merry Christmas.
So,
my goodness. I didn't think it was legal to open other people's mail, was it?
It's quite a housewarming gift.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
That would warm my Christmas up.
Well, there was a technicality in the thing because it was delivered to their address, but the previous owner could not be located.
So
what do you mean technicality?
And because I remember, well, it was they could legally open it because it was to their address, and I couldn't remember what the specifications of the law was, but
well,
they could open it.
Because I don't care if I just moved into my house or not. If it has my address on, I'm opening it up.
Yeah, but those dumb shits, they turned it in. But
oh,
Melted Copper says, I remember when me and Vodka first met and I lost my virginity. It was sick. Plugging out those plugging out the glass shards on my backside. The alcohol made it burned some, but isn't that love? Oh God! Jeez. All right, we're heading
Wow.
to DC now.
Hey, that's a place I've actually been to. Is DC? I actually was there years ago.
Proper place. Yeah. Well, Scurvy, that was awfully nice of you. And I had a huge package delivered and just gave me 20 and no tip. Tip your hookers, folks. Is renting out real dolls pimping or a vacuum rental business? Oh my God. Oh, where we had. Oh.
So what happens when the reindeers need to take a shit?
Oh, they're flying over the White House right now.
I think it's like watch out below. Everybody takes their chances going out tonight.
So, Gorilla, does
That's where
Owen still believe in Santa?
Well, he's at the intermix stage.
Yeah, there's a certain age where kids start to realize.
Yeah. Now, hey, the reindeers are making their pit stop here right over the White House. Take a shit right on the White House.
Yeah, I can't remember what year I realized that Santa was not real.
Melted Copper said,
I shouldn't say that. Don't listen to that, kids. I was just
Melted Copper said the Dead Sea where is my soul at?
All the kids have to do is watch the news.
Get umbrella, the deer my.
Okay, that's one of the stranger comments I've seen today.
Get umbrella, the deer. My shit instead of suicide by cart. And Scurvy here says, Pop, the reindeer relieve themselves over naughty kids' houses.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, let's got it.
Yeah, that's probably the kids that are getting coal anyway, right? So
maybe that's coal.
Maybe the reindeer do poop
and
coal. You never know.
Wouldn't it be a brown house then?
Yeah, the Schmidt house.
Yeah. Now we're headed. Oh, we just left Annapolis. We're headed to State College, Pennsylvania. But this is a pretty cool thing that NORAD does, though. I will admit that.
I gotta say, it's a very nicely
and I like how you can do the 3D part of it.
It's very cool. There sure are a lot of towns and cities.
Well, our government operates satellites that they can see you picking your nose from in live.
Yeah, that's one thing that Canada and the U.S. have had for.
I remember
the 50s. Wasn't that when NORAD started? Because both our countries are involved with NORAD, right? We both share it for North American defense. So it's been going, I think, since 1954 or something. I don't think I was even alive.
I don't know. I don't know how much it's. I do know we provide the radar and a lot of fire, and we can fly our fighter jets over Canada, but I don't know how much how that works with treaty wise, is how much we get paid for that or anything, or we just do it or if we just do it because of the Russian.
I'd imagine there's some kind of treaty or agreement or something between Canada and the U.S. where we can both, fly into each other's airspace if it's really necessary for defense. Actually, gee, wow, look at this, guys. I just looked it up. It was founded on May 12th, 1958. It was actually founded 3 days before my birthday. Wow, that's
Okay.
really cool. I never realized that.
Nice.
Wow. 65 years, 7 months, it says here.
Okay, we're. Oh, nice. And
Yeah, it's very
Copper
cool.
says cars here than hunters. Yeah. And welcome, D.D. Myers Jr. channel. Hope you're enjoying, having fun. Oh, we're heading to Philly, by the way.
Hello there.
Now,
Hi,
Merry
D.D.
Christmas
Meyer.
to you, D.D. Meyer. May you bring honor to your house in the new year.
So whereabouts
Yeah.
are we now, Gorilla?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we're heading to Philadelphia.
Oh,
But
okay.
NORAD there, if the Russians are going to attack us with missiles and all that, they're going to come over the North Pole because it's the
they
shortest route
definitely
to
would.
the United States.
Oh, we've had Russian jets fly into our northern airspace, and we've had to chase them out. More than one time. Putin's that kind of guy, right? Who's just a jackass, and he thinks he can just pull that shit. Of course, we always send our jets up and make sure he gets the hell out of our airspace real pronto. So
Well, the way
yeah,
we keep
Yeah. Well,
the way we keep pushing them, I wouldn't blame them if they attacked us. But I think our biggest threat is China.
well, I guess
yeah.
China
Hey,
and
how many
Russia are
fighter
not too
jets
friendly.
does Canada have?
That's a
Yeah.
good question.
How many fighter jets does Canada have?
I'd have to look that up.
Do you guys have a group of fighter jets like we have the Blue Angels, and stuff like that here? And
Oh yeah,
you guys have, yeah.
yeah. We got the same thing as the Blue Angels, where they're fly in formation, and they do air shows, and they do all the air the very tight acrobatics and stuff. Oh yeah, we got all that. Just trying to look it up here. I don't know if there's going to be much, because sometimes it's hard to find this stuff.
Yeah, because I know we have like 13.
Yeah, I'm just looking it up here on Wikipedia. List identifies
13?
military aircraft currently being operated by the Royal Canadian Air Force. I'm just looking here. We got the Cormorant, which in service is 13. Something called the Polaris. We got 5 of those. We've got 16 Hawks, 13 Jet Rangers, 85 Bell Griffins, 5 Globemasters, 14 Chinook. I believe those are helicopters. We got the Bombardier Challengers, 4 of those. Canada Air Tutor, 26 of those. Twin Otter, which is 4. De Havilland CT-142, we got 4 of those. We got Lockheed Hercules with 12. The Lockheed Aurora, 14. Super Hercules, 17. We got the McDonnell Douglas CF 18 188A and B, 76 of those. We got a lot of those. Beechcraft Harvard 2, 24. Cyclone 24, Heron 12. 2. We got a pretty good size Air Force, actually. I don't know what the total would be there, but we got a few planes for sure. So yeah.
And Bird of Prey 5 and Teeks is going to be seeing Santa pretty here in about a minute.
Uh-oh.
And Melted Copper says, "Hey DD, usually that means designated driver or daredevil. No, the DD stands for Howdy Jimmy, Merry Christmas. Those frostback boost jockeys fought in World War II. Norm McDowell, Jim Carrey, Phil Hartman. Those frostbacks are still in our job. Where's the wall? The South. What the fuck? Copper says Bret Hart is. Okay. Sounds like we got some rowdy. So yeah, Santa is officially almost over New York. He's over Jersey City.
Maybe I'll get my AK-47
Well,
this year.
oh, you are?
I don't know. We're standing to drop it off.
Eh, you could try. Uh, I didn't think there was that much stuff on Long Island.
What the hell is he doing
Yeah,
on Martha's
like
Vineyard? Those rich people don't need anything.
he's not by Martha's Vineyard there. He's going to
Oh,
Newport,
boy.
Rhode Island. No, maybe he'll deliver 50 more illegals to Martha's Vineyard.
Oh,
It
God.
was funny that Martha's Vineyard said they're a sanctuary city, and then so they
Right.
shipped 50 of them up there. And all
Really?
of a sudden, oh no! Oh yeah. Santa shipped 50 illegals up to Martha's Vineyard, and they lost their shit. One of the richest areas
Yep.
in the entire country, and they couldn't handle 50.
Well, because
yeah.
that's the true nature of Democrats. They really are racist, and they're always fine as long as they ship it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think rich people are okay
Yeah,
as long as
that's
you
scary-
somewhere to
scary
the
sound.
table too.
Right.
It falls under not in my backyard.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Yeah.
it, isn't it?
Canada has the eggnog bomb. Yeah. And Canada has the eggnog bomb there. It's a bunker buster. And Melter Copper says, in his eyes, it's Short Island. More talk, less show. And hey Daniel, welcome.
Hi, Gorilla. What's up?
Hey, Daniel.
Hi, Pop.
Hello, Daniel.
Hi,
Hi, Daniel.
BBP. How you guys doing?
Oh, we're just
Not bad. Not bad.
bullshitting
Just
over
Oh,
watching
you're
China.
Santa.
tracking Santa Claus?
Merry Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it's nice to be hanging out on Christmas
Yeah.
Eve. Man, I was getting really bored after I got home with my groceries. I was like, well, what am I going to do tonight? I've watched Christmas movies so many dozens and dozens of times over the years. After a while, you kind of, do I really need to see Wonderful Life for like the 30th time? It's
Oh,
like,
hell
I
no.
don't know.
It's a Christmas tradition, you know. I watch the Christmas movies like all the time. I've been watching it so many times.
I used to really get into it, like especially when my mom was still alive, and then when she passed away like 9 years ago, it's just like it's not the same watching them by yourself, if you know what I mean, kind of. So I watch some. I always try and watch something, but not quite the same. Though it was nice. Me and Jill watched
Melter
the
Copper here.
Avengers
Oh.
Christmas one a couple weeks ago. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Actually, the $2 coins are
Yeah,
not
it's
called
$2
loonies.
coins. They're called loonies.
They're called toonies for $2.
Yeah.
We have a dollar coin that's called a loonie. It
Okay.
actually has a loon on the coin, which is a bird, right?
Hi, Gap. What's up? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve.
Yeah, your $1 are called loonies, aren't they?
Our $1 are loonies. Our $2 coins are toonies, which makes
I
sense, right?
remember when they introduced toonies for the first time. I loved them.
Well, they're nice large coin too, right? They're a good size, so they're easy in your pocket to handle if you got to get some out and pay for something. So yeah, it's handy.
Yeah. Oh,
They just got to the point
I
where
do not. Oh,
they
go
just
ahead.
thought printing they just thought after a while printing $1 and $2 paper bills was just not effective, right? And they could print the metallic coins, and they'll last way, way longer than a paper or a plastic bill would. So yeah.
Yeah.
All
right, we're heading to Ipswich. Yeah, we're headed to Ipswich, Massachusetts. IPS WICH. I do not know how I feel about living in a town like that, but I'm kind of digging it.
Well, every town has its own personality, I guess, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's why I'm living where I am now, because my hometown got to the point where it was just too much crime. So I moved away. I got the hell out of there 9 years ago. I was like, enough of this. Once some idiot smashed my driver's side car window out to try and steal spare change, and they got absolutely nothing because I had nothing of value in the car. I was like, well, I'm done with this town. Anyway, I
Well, at
shouldn't
least
be.
it's not like in San Francisco where they have to keep their trunks in and their doors open just so they don't smash out the windows.
It's kind of nuts, isn't it?
And
Yeah.
Copper here says, yeah. And Copper says, my parents are dead and I'm here. Oh, Merry Christmas. Oh, Merry
Well, you still
Christmas
gotta-
to you. I'm sorry to hear
you
about
gotta-
that, Melted Copper. He
you gotta
says the
make the
dogs
best
in the
of it.
hobo.
Go ahead, girl. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm going to just take a break. I'm going to go grab myself a quick Christmas drink. I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
All right. Melted Copper says the dogs and the hobo cats are pretty happy. Oh, at least they're happy there. Let's keep saying Merry Christmas to you, Daniel. And Melted Copper says, I am an American. I messed it up, but they also sold vodka and beer in two different stores, causing my beer drinking friends to laminate me as uppity to their piss water. Oh, yeah. I got some high end beers in my fridge, too. I could probably actually go grab one so I don't have the kids tonight. And Nothing Copper says Canada has creepy black squirrels like Pet Cemetery. It's like our cute, lovable brown ones. They got caught in a fire. Oh, fuck. I think we got some there. Canada lacked hot chicks and full blown ugly girls, but is strangely neutral. And Gaps is Pops are policy. I don't know. I'm not hearing nothing. And we just left Nantucket and we're headed to Simsbury, Connecticut. I don't know. I'm not hearing nothing on my end here, but of course I was talking.
What's that?
Well, he's asking if you were polishing silver. Gap was. I'm
I
guessing
was
he's hearing
feeding
something in the
pooches.
background.
I was feeding the pooches. I thought I had it muted though.
Oh, don't worry, Pop. We've heard your pooches many times before, so it doesn't bother us. The pooches want to make
Melted
it
Copper says,
make a statement. That's fine. No, we don't have pennies
and
in
Melted
Canada
Copper
anymore.
says, I know those bells were made of copper and now are zinc. Well, yeah, because they cost more to make than they're worth.
It costs more it costs more to mint one than it was worth a penny. It was
Well,
crazy,
they shouldn't
right?
even bother making them anymore. It's bullshit.
We don't make them in Canada. We haven't had pennies here in like, oh, gee, it's probably getting
I
close
know.
to 10 years now.
It's so they get overcharged on everything. That's the only reason why they have them is it's BS.
Well, sometimes though you can actually save a little bit because sometimes it can be if they round it down, they can have to round it down a nickel actually. So it kind of balances out actually. Bob.
Yeah, but they don't.
Oh, they do here. They do here. They
Not here.
Oh, they do here.
That's why everything is $9.99. That way they can charge up.
Well, I thought that's just so because it runs tongue better. $9.99 instead of $10.
No,
I think somehow they think if it's $9.99, stupid people are going to think they're getting a bargain over $10, right? It's like, yeah, right.
another reason is so that everybody can charge whatever tax they want.
Well, I think it's more the $9.99 specials.
Thing is, though, if you buy several items at once, like sometimes I rarely buy just one single item when I shop. If I buy 3, 4, or 5 items and I tally it up in my head, which I'm pretty good at doing, quite often the total will come out to where they'll actually have to take a nickel less than they would have gotten. So it does kind of work out, at times.
I know in Oregon they don't have pennies, and it's much better.
I guess most of the U.S. still has Lincoln pennies. Are
Yeah.
you guessing? Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen one of those in a while, actually.
We're heading.
We do get American currency up here once in a while when the tourists come up.
If anybody's wondering, we're heading to Greensboro, Vermont.
When the hell are we going to come to Arizona?
Yeah,
They're a long ways from Arizona
yeah, a
right
few
now.
hours here.
He's racist.
I'm still waiting for him to fly over Canada. Maybe he did earlier. I don't know.
But yeah, let's see. Melted Copper says zinc pennies have freaking marker. Oh yeah, I kind of noticed that. It says 1964 is the silver cutoff on American coins. I thought it was the 80s.
No, it was late. I think
But
it was around
Copper says
68.
pennies.
I think the last time we had silver coins was around
68?
1968, something like that. I'd have to check it, but I think it was the late 60s. And if you find those in your pocket, it's like you're doing good because you can just take the silver into someone that takes coins and get more than the face value of the coin for sure because of the silver content, right? So. Oh, by the way, the NORAD stands for North American Air Defense Command. If you guys ever wanted to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Provides aerospace warning, air sovereignty, and protection for Canada and
And,
the
we're
continental
headed-
United States.
Yeah, because fuck
It's
Hawaii.
worthless. It's worthless. It's not like if they suddenly saw a bunch of missiles headed this way from Russia and China, they're not going to let us know. So what's the point? It's a waste of taxpayer dollars.
Well, I just think it's nice that our two countries cooperate on something like that. Because, I mean, it is like a joint venture, right? I mean, the headquarters, of course, are in the United States Northern Command, it says here, at the Peterson Space Force Base in El Paso County, near Colorado Springs, Colorado. And then, of course, we have, our setup in Canada here, too. So I just think it's probably more of a gesture of international cooperation between our two countries. And I think it does deter the Russians to some extent, though, because we do have the warning system up there. Because, I mean, we're going to know if somebody's invading our airspace. So,
well, the only point is that if we see missiles headed this way, we can retaliate. That's about it.
Yeah, but I guess if it came to that, we would have no choice, would we?
Yeah, we could not retaliate, I guess. But
well, I know there's missiles not too many hours south of me here. Like there's missile bases, silos buried underground in Montana State. Because myself and my friends drove through there years ago, and we were aware that there were missile bases underground there. Just in case the Russians or the Chinese do attack us.
So does that mean that here in the U.S. we control the launch for the Canadian missiles?
I don't know if we have. I don't think we have missiles in Canada. I think it's just the U.S. that has the missiles. I don't think we've ever actually built nuclear warheads here, as far as I'm aware of.
So you guys are wide open to an attack?
Well, the thing is, it's a treaty we have, right? So it's like
with Russia and China.
No, with the U.S. Both countries, basically.
I know, but but you're not expecting an attack from the U.S. I'm talking about attack from other countries.
Well, America would have to defend Canada. It's just part of the agreement, right? Because I mean, let's face it. Having Canada not occupied by the Russians is in America's best interests, I would think, right? You wouldn't want to have Ruskies moving in the northern border, would you?
It's funny how you guys still talk about Russians like they're our current enemy. It's China. I keep reminding you, it's China.
Well, I don't like China either. I just think the Russians cannot be trusted as well. I don't think either country is trustworthy.
Russians could have attacked us anytime they wanted to.
Yeah, well,
China's smarter because they're getting us in the economy.
no, I
And
guess
they're buying up everything here, and they've got our president in their back pocket. So they're much smarter than Russia.
they do it economically. They don't have to do it through the military. They're weakening
Right.
us through economics. Yeah, I got that many years ago, Pop. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Besides, Putin's kind of got his
All right.
hands busy in Europe right now. So,
Thanks to us.
yeah, luckily, I don't think Canada's, well, Canada probably is somewhat involved. I don't know if we have sent them probably weaponry. I would not be surprised if we have, but I
Well, like
haven't
I
heard
said,
much about it
if
lately.
Russia attacks us, I don't blame them because we're the ones causing all that problems over in the UK, in the Ukraine, and we're financing it and sending over weapons and money. I'm really surprised Russia hasn't retaliated against us.
Well, I think they're probably a little worried about, because let's face it, America still has the most powerful military on the planet. So,
No, China's more powerful now. They've said so.
no, just because they say so, I don't know if don't forget the Chinese often do tend
Well,
to lie about things.
Yeah, but we've dismantled a lot of our military, but China is not recruiting transgenders.
Well, yeah, that could be an issue for sure. Anyway, can we get back to Santa? This is
All right.
getting pretty dark for a Christmas Eve stream,
Yeah.
actually, Bob.
Yeah. All right. We
You
just
know.
left Augusta, Maine, and now we're heading to Canada. They're heading
Yay!
to Saga Wina Saga Wina Saga SAJUENAY Quebec.
Sugwile. Are those Indian names that are gorilla? I mean, PvP?
Yeah, there was a lot of well, Canada itself comes from an Indian word. I think it means the village. In the
Well, it's
God, I can't remember what tribe it is, but yeah, I think it stands for the village, which is what those natives, they called it Canada. That was their word for the village, which makes sense because in a way, Canada is kind of
Segway.
a
That's probably
village.
French.
So I think it's Saguenay.
This is
would
probably
be the-
French.
I think it'd be Saguenay, something like that. I mean, I'm not a French speaker because I live out west, and there's only maybe 2% of the population that's, got French as their mother tongue out here in BC. So, so don't quote me, but it's something like Saguenay, I think.
So Santa's got more than
Yeah.
8 reindeer.
Well, he has Rudolph.
Yeah, but it's supposed
That's
to
the
be.
ninth one, I
Rudolph
thought.
and 8 tiny reindeer, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, you got your 8, then Rudolph, so that'd make the 9 that are on his sleigh.
Yeah,
It looks like.
eight and then Rudolph in front.
Oh,
It looks
okay.
like-
The pixels are shifting.
And Melted Copper says, I'm going to classify Canadian pennies more now. I don't have any, I don't think.
You're
And
lucky
then
if you got
Melted
any,
Copper
'cause I
says,
don't have any.
There's Bunny has different pictures too. Oregon is weird. You can't pump your own gas. I thought they changed that because I
Really?
remember as soon as they took that away where you could pump your own gas, all of a sudden people did not know how to operate a pump. It was so funny watching how stupid people were.
Yeah,
Why-
when I was
why-
there, you
Wow.
couldn't pump your own gas. Well, it was good because every gas station had at least 2 employees.
There actually is
Well,
one local gas station in my town here that they actually have people pumping your gas at sometimes when you go in, which is kind of nice because I haven't seen that in like 20 years in most places, right?
Well, here it's been at least 40 or more, 50.
Oh yeah, it's all self-serves. I can't remember when it actually all went.
But that's also why we
self-serve.
have that's also why we have gas stations and convenience stores that are ran by one person and they're always getting robbed. It's not
Yeah.
worth having your life on the line for
Yeah.
minimum wage.
Yeah, I would never do it. I worked in a gas station when I was at college for a while. I worked at several stations actually, and you could get some pretty crazy idiots in there. And I usually worked on weekends too because I was at college during weekdays.
Or they're an
So it
easy
was-
target.
Oh, it was not a lot of fun. I'll tell you. Well, what I hated was when it'd be I'd be on the 11 at night to 8 in the morning shift, right?
Yeah,
And
that
you
was
go in
me.
there, yeah, and everything would be, around 11. You might get a few people stopping in, and then by midnight it would usually die off for a couple hours, and then 2 o'clock would hit, and all the bars and nightclubs would get out, and that's when the crazies would start piling in, right? And it was like, oh, this is not fun.
It's
We're
such
Especially
headed, we're
those,
headed, to,
yeah,
we're headed to Quebec City now. But Delta
yeah.
Copper says no Oregon gas pumps per seems cute, but where income from that usually a burn wanting change or
huh?
cigarette.
Yeah, we get
Yeah.
panhandlers. There's
America
one,
1963 cut off.
yeah, there's one station I avoid. I
Was that?
never go to anymore because the panhandlers are bad there.
Yeah.
Well, get this. I drive like a
Then
30-year-old car, and it looks 30 years old. And I had a guy come up to me at this station, ask me for a quarter. It's like, buddy, I wouldn't be driving this car if I could afford to give quarters away to people like you. It was almost comical. It was so sad, really. So
Yeah.
where's Santa now?
Delta Copper says America. He's headed to Quebec City, and
Okay.
Delta Copper says America 1963 silver cut off steel pennies. Steel pennies. I thought they were always copper. But he says in global warming, why is it for it and don't believe it? But pro global warming
Huh?
is a thing. Even the base unused Canada, they greatly
don't
benefit
understand it.
from it.
Yeah, I don't get that one word.
I'm not
I don't
sure.
understand several of the words.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And Copper said, weird. It's after hit with 2 nukes. Japan has nuclear power plants, and the last tsunami caused this. Yeah. Zach, the creator. Oh, did I not put the link in there? I'm not sure who you are, Zach.
You put the link
Zach
if you
there,
didn't
but I'll
pin
put
it.
the link in again.
Yeah, you put it wasn't pinned. I had to
Oh,
search
gotcha.
for it. I forgot the same thing on my stream last night. I didn't realize it till after. Oh, the train.
No, I'm still on Bird's thing here. So we are. I'm guessing that's Montreal. Right, Montreal. So
You're breaking up,
Montreal.
Gorilla.
Oh, it's this damn tracker thing.
Well,
It's
just about
Montreal.
Montreal now. That's the biggest city in Quebec, so there'll be a few million presents dropped off there, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's still 38 seconds. Gap says Canada would only apologize and fight.
Actually, Canadian military has got a
Scurvy here says
pretty good history in wars. Might be a
Yeah.
small country, but
Yeah.
we've got a pretty good army.
There's no
Well, if you
defending
fight-
Canada.
well-
All it is a strictly retaliatory thing.
Oh, well, it's just in
well
the
with
self-interest of the U.S. But anyway, I don't want to get political tonight, guys.
yeah, well with Canada, there you pick a fight with Canada, you pick a fight with all with
You pick a fight with the U.S.
all
and NATO.
what do you guys call yourselves with
With what?
yeah, you guys are part of the Commonwealth, so if you fight with Canada, you pick a fight with the Commonwealth.
Well, yeah, we're a member of the Commonwealth, like
Yes.
Britain is,
And,
like Australia,
China said
New Zealand
so.
are. But we have the treaty with NATO, and NATO's got that clause where all the NATO countries have to defend each other. So,
What's the term prospect mean? I hadn't heard that before.
prospect.
Prospect. Well, that's like with
Prospect.
gold diggers. The people that went out to gold digger, they're gold prospectors.
I
No,
think there's different meanings
prospect.
to the
Read
word.
the chat.
That's a thing. Yeah, that's a Canadian fighter jet, isn't it? PvP?
Prospect? I have not heard of that.
Yeah, the
Prospect.
frost specs. I thought you said I thought that's one of the fighter jets had up there. Well, apparently they're
Prospect?
still in multi-million-dollar jobs.
No,
How
I
the
never heard.
fighters be stealing jobs?
I never heard
Yeah.
of that. I think Copper might be a little off base there. I'd never heard of that. Never heard of that at all.
Oh, let's look it up on Urban. I'll look it up here on Urban Dictionary. This thing has come in handy a lot. Prospects, noun, term for Canadians who have entered the United States either legally or illegally for the purpose of obtaining employment. Common reasons for their immigration are lower taxes, warmer weather, and cheap cigarettes.
I
That's
think that's the
according to
least of our
Urban.
problems.
Yeah, but I think your higher cost of
Okay.
healthcare would. I'd happily stay
Yeah.
in Canada, to be honest. I think most Canadians would. Yeah, that's kind of an ugly term. It's like wetback. I don't
Yeah.
really like
And
that
Gap
term.
says,
That's what it
either.
sounds like.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
it sounds borderline.
Let's try to keep
well,
these.
it's
Yeah.
prejudicial. I'm not into that tonight. Come on, guys. Let's keep
What,
it
please?
happy
Yeah.
and have a good time, shall we?
So, yeah, so Gap says Amsterdam Village. Oh no. And he says, and Scurvy says, Segi Eggnog. I like science better when it looked like just an insane family than actually aliens there. The Gap says Soggy Bottom Boys. Oh man, they're a one-hit wonder. And we're heading to Radisson, Quebec. I don't know where that.
All that open
it's
it's
a
a
space, and
British
he's still
term
dumping
melted.
presents.
Okay. Well, I stay in other Canada, and it's been a while since I was in Oregon or Canada. I've been to Canada. My last time to Canada was like 7th grade, so that's probably what 15, 20 years ago.
Been a while. I'm just
He
looking
says,
at.
Melton Copper, are you having a giraffe?
You asked about Canadian fighter jets. I'm just looking up our most common ones. The number one looks like McDonnell Douglas CF-18 Hornet. We got a lot of those, I guess, in use. Then we got the McDonnell Voodoo CF-101, Canada Air Starfighter CF-104, and Canadian Sabre, Canadian CT-114 Tudor, which looks like maybe a training plane. We got the Avro Aero CF-100 Canuck, the Bay EI Systems Hawk, de Havilland Vampire. We got a lot of different kinds of planes here. I could go on, but I mean, you probably heard enough, right? So yeah. We do have a military up here.
We're heading to
believe it or not.
Ottawa now.
Oh, cool. Well, there'll be a few million presents being dropped there, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You know, our most famous plane, though, I'm just going to mention, was the Avro Aero, which was the first flight was in 1958, and then they canceled it in '59 because I guess the American president at that time was not happy with us developing a superior fighter jet, because apparently it was the most advanced fighter jet in the world at that time that we developed up here. It was a delta wing interceptor aircraft built by Avro Canada. It had the promise of Mach 2 speeds at altitudes exceeding 50,000 feet, and intended to serve the Royal Canadian Air Force as a primary interceptor into the 1960s. So it was a much beloved and famous plane up here. A lot of Canadians my age are well aware of the Aero's high reputation as a very advanced fighter interceptor jet. So yeah, very cool looking plane. Actually, I'm going to post that in the chat if you don't mind, Grill. Just if anybody wants to read up about it, it's kind of cool history. Actually.
All right.
But our prime minister, when the American president said, "Well, you should buy our plane," so we kind of caved in. We got okay.
He says, "Oh, I could join. I look like the caddy from Happy Gilmore at the moment." Which one? I think there's a couple. And Delta Copper says, link the Zelda kicks, YouTube it in orchestral. And welcome the man of many words, Cody guy. Welcome, welcome.
Hi,
Then
Cody.
Jim says hi. Merry Christmas. And Copper says politics is fine, left or right. We think 80%. 80 is a great world leader and not a person about to die, retire, or not fall in the kitchen. And other Greg says cheers, and they're saying hi there. Then I went to Canada pre 9/11. Yes, Ratcats get slandered, sarcastic, and don't hate anyone.
There's something going on with your
Cheers.
sound, Gorilla. It's breaking up pretty bad. It's hard to make out what you're saying.
Yeah, that's happened a few
It's
times
just,
tonight, Bob.
Hello?
Yeah, it's this tracker thing. Yeah, can you hear me now?
I don't know. I hear bits and pieces, but we can't make out complete sentences.
Oh, yeah, it says tracker. We're headed to. Wait, we're going. Wait. We just went to Ontario. Why the heck are we going back to New York to Albany, New York?
Would he forget somebody?
Apparently, it's heading back to Albany, New York. It does not make sense.
Maybe it's a liquor stop.
Then, yeah, probably.
Oh no, Santa's drinking and driving. Oh no.
Well, he's not doing the driving, right?
Oh, he's
And
for
other
Rudolph.
than-
Well, Rudolph better not drink any of that then.
Yeah. Well, he can still
Oh,
get a
my.
DUI because I heard of a guy who was at a friend's place drinking, and he went and hopped on his horse and told the horse to go home as like a quarter mile. He just hopped on the horse and told the horse to go home, and he got a DUI on a horse.
Wow, that's harsh.
Yeah, he got the DUI on a horse. Yeah.
Wow.
And isn't there a giant ice wall on the northern U.S. border that watch guards us from the Canadian skywalkers? Ottawa's not be the capital. Yeah, Ottawa's the capital of Canada, ain't it?
Ottawa is our national capital. That is correct.
PvP, Ottawa's. Yeah, it is. Okay. Santa flew Averio in the 50s when his sleigh was in repair. If you merge flat earthers with hollow earthers, it means over and the Earth 2 is next to us. Okay. So flat earthers, Admiral Byrd essentially climbed over
Get over here.
ice wall. What's this link you put in for YouTube?
I'm just putting some links for the Avro Arrow because I thought if anybody wants to check out our most advanced fighter jet we ever developed, it was quite a piece of engineering. It was pretty impressive, actually. It's quite legendary up here. Very advanced
Okay.
for the.
And now we're
late
heading to
50s.
Lakewood, New York.
Oh, back in the States. Okay.
Now, if anybody cares, we're headed to Lakewood, New York.
Hmm.
Yeah. So each log is exploring like septic range. Yeah, I thought it's this tracker thing. They asked that city to be the capital, but it said Ottawa. Nah. Say caught up with chat. Hey, now we're heading back. Now we're heading back into Canada to Niagara Falls.
Oh yeah, Niagara
Wait,
Falls. That's
Wait, I didn't think Ontario was that far. I didn't think
Was that-
Ontario was that far.
that far. What?
That far east.
Ontario's.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that far east.
It's in the east for sure. Yeah. Because you got here's the order of the provinces from the west coast.
It must be. It must go.
British Columbia, where I am, is on the Pacific Ocean, our province. Then you got Alberta, you got Saskatchewan, you got Manitoba. Then that's when you get to Ontario. So it's fairly east. Then you got Quebec right around there too, and then you get the maritime provinces like Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, and all that stuff on the east coast. So yeah.
Okay. Oh, Mikey's gonna be getting his presents here pretty soon.
Oh.
Cause he lives right by Toronto. It's gonna be Toronto here, but he's in Scarborough, wherever that is around here.
I think
maybe you'll get it. Maybe you'll get a new Wi-Fi service for Christmas.
That's pretty. Yeah, that'd be nice, eh? We can only hope. Hey, I'm gonna put in this TV movie they did about the Avrora's development. It's got Dan Aykroyd starring in the film, which you guys might kind of enjoy. So,
Or is he Canadian?
Yeah,
he is. He is Canadian, actually, even though he's worked in the U.S. a lot. Yeah, it's a pretty good film, actually. It has the history, and it's a docudrama kind of thing, right? So,
Yeah. We're heading to Timmins,
Oh.
and Cody guy is close to there. Cool. So you're over by the Toronto area. Cool. That's cool.
I think Scarborough's
And
like
Melted
a
Copper
suburb
says
of
it's
Toronto.
not Santa's fault. Cookies used to be cookies.
I used to like SCTV, but I couldn't never figure out the humor involved in Doug McKenzie.
Cody guy's close to that. All cookies used to be cookies, and not edible things. Your dirty parents are judging the great Santa with. Then Melted Copper goes,
"Come here, get up here."
Is Chris Jericho an American yet? I don't even know who that is.
I don't know.
And Gap, you have a good night there. You have a good night,
Gap. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Gap.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. And Greg says fighters were primarily designed to fight bombers, and both were considered obsolete initially because of anti-aircraft missiles, and many fighter aircraft were concealed in the British Commonwealth or canceled.
Well, the reason our
And he says
was
for
canceled,
financial and other reasons.
Ours was canceled basically for political reasons because the U.S. government wasn't comfortable, I guess, with Canada developing such an advanced interceptor fighter jet. So our government basically said, okay, we'll go along and we'll scrap the plane. Sadly, they scrapped them all. And they were beautiful looking planes too, like gorgeous, beautifully designed planes and very, very fast.
So what happened? You guys just stopped building them all together and just started buying them from the U.S.?
Yeah, we just scrapped the fleet. Just I don't think there's any arrows left. I think they scrapped them all, and we just started buying U.S. fighter jets. Yeah, basically.
Stupid.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's not a popular idea even to this day. I mean, and they scrapped them in 1959. So, I was like probably in diapers still when that happened. But yeah, it's anybody old enough to remember the history doesn't agree with it, but that's just the way it goes. Like sometimes as neighbors, we just kind of, especially since you guys are 10 times bigger than we are, we kind of just tend to kind of go along with things, right? So, yeah.
Hey, PvP, how would you say this name? Is it Ponic?
Okay. I don't see it on the screen. I must be
breaking up. Yeah, Gorilla, we don't understand what you're saying. It's breaking up.
Is it, how's this pronounced? I'll put it in private.
Yeah, type it somewhere, then I might have a chance. Oh boy.
For financial and other reasons, that's how it's pronounced.
Okay,
it's in the private chat.
Ooh, actually, I'm not familiar with that name. I'd say Pewanuck would be my guess, but I'm not familiar with that city. I'm not familiar with that city. Never heard of it. Is that
and Melted Copper said apparently he was a wrestler turned rock star. Yeah, it's Ontario.
Okay. Yeah, I have not
And
heard.
what
That
gap is closing for the night?
must be a smaller town or something. Never heard of it.
So am I breaking up a lot or
A lot.
just occasionally?
A lot.
For me, it's occasional. So I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a different feed than Pop is, but sometimes you break up and sometimes you're fine. It seems to fluctuate back and forth, Gorilla. So I don't know
Well,
what the issue
it's
is.
a lot more than usual.
Usually, Gorilla's pretty good. Yeah, I got to agree
Okay,
with that. Maybe it's the
maybe I'll
it's
try
the
something here.
maybe it's the Santa stream
Oh,
messing up with your computer or
wait,
something.
let's try it. I'm trying something here. Oh, this one doesn't have the virtual thing here.
Oh darn!
Just leave it
But
like it is. It's
You actually sound. I gotta say, you probably sound clearer now, actually, Gorilla.
yeah. I think maybe that. I think that NORAD thing maybe is taking up most of his RAM or something.
It must be
uh,
taxing the computer. Yeah,
yeah,
that'd be my
but
guess.
yeah, I got. We're headed to Thunder Bay now.
Thunder
Can you
Bay.
can you
Oh, we
do
don't got.
2-dimensional?
Yeah, this is what this is.
Okay.
So
So
it doesn't have.
here's Santa right here.
Oh, okay, that's a different thing.
So we
Thunder
just
Bay,
don't have
yeah,
our 3D.
yeah. Thunder Bay is more in Western Ontario. I actually have a friend that I think he's probably still living in Thunder Bay, even though I haven't seen him in like 10 years, so I'm not really sure. But
That's a huge lake with a lot of islands.
oh, there's some big. Well, we got the Great Lakes between us and the U.S.
No,
and
this is
there's
Mississippi.
fully in Canada. That's
yeah. Well,
Lake Michigan.
there's some big lakes. Yeah, Manitoba's got some big lakes too. There you go.
Yeah, we were up at Cedar Lake. There's Thunder Bay and there's Santa. Yeah, I'll have to do this way because my computer could not handle that 3D map and stream. StreamYard takes up a lot. Is really taxing on your system too.
Yeah, you sound much better now, much clearer.
Yeah. Then he goes choo choo. Yeah, a lot of trains tonight. And Gap says, or Melted Copper says, the Gap has closed time to breed. And other Greg says, in 1957, white paper written by the British could cause many Commonwealth fighter projects to be canceled shortly afterward. Fighters were considered obsolete.
I think
I'm
it was.
wondering if the reason why they did it was because if Canada builds something that is better than the U.S., I think the U.S. is afraid it's going to fall in enemy hands, and then the enemy will have something better than the U.S. So I think the reason why they did it was they didn't want it to get
I
fall into
think it.
enemy hands.
I think that when it was developed in 1958, it was considered the most advanced fighter jet on the planet. Actually, like we had some very good engineers. I think we got
Right. So,
engineers. Some
right.
of
So
them
I was trying to.
they came up from the U.S. There were some engineers that had worked in the space program, working on the space program in the States. So yeah,
Right. So you would wonder why would the U.S. have a problem with that? And the only way I can think of is they didn't want something powerful to fall in enemy hands, and that way enemies
hmm
would have something stronger than us.
yeah. It's complex. I mean, I think I sent you the article in the public chat there if you guys want to read up on the background because it's quite an extensive amount of information here. So I'm not going to go into it on the live stream, but cancellation. Okay, here's this. Found this section. The Arrow's cancellation was announced on the 20th of February, 1959. The day became known as Black Friday. Well, isn't that interesting? Different meaning nowadays in the Canadian aviation industry. Diefenbaker, that was our prime minister at the time, claimed the decision was based on a thorough examination of threats and defensive measures and the cost of defensive systems. Of course, they always blame costs, right? More specifically, the costs would have needed to be amortized over hundreds of manufactured models. At the time, the trend was away from conventional bombers that the area would intercept and towards atmospheric weapons like intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay. Canada's Attorney of the Air was purchased some American McDonnell F-101 Voodoo interceptors and bomb mark B missiles, it says here. Yeah, so it put a lot of employees out of work. So yeah, I'm not sure. I did remember hearing something about the American president was not too happy to have the development going on, but
Well, that would have been Eisenhower, wouldn't it? Late 50s?
probably Eisenhower. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if anybody cares, we're heading to Kalamazoo.
Okie dokie.
Isn't that
Yeah.
Michigan?
Yeah, that's Michigan. That they had a. The only reason I even know that name is from they had but they had some riots break out there a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah.
Gorilla, why do they call the Mall of America Mall of America?
Because it's the largest mall in the Americas at the time
Okay.
it was built. Now we're
Where
heading
was
back. Now we're heading back to Pennsylvania, but it's built. It's built on the old baseball field there. I think it was the 70s or 80s. It was built.
Gotcha.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I think that was the biggest mall back in the day in the U.S. Though seems like a lot of malls have closed since then. So who knows these days?
Well, now they're all strip malls. You can't tell one from the other.
Oh yeah, strip malls can be
They're
a kind of a
ugly.
pain. Yeah.
And there's nothing for the kids. It's boring. And the kids don't have. It's not like the kids have a whole pocket full of money to go spend.
Mm.
Mall of America was opened in 1992.
Is it still open?
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Do they have anything for kids? Like maybe some roller coasters or rides, or it's anything
yeah.
for kids?
Yeah. Universal Studios or Universal theme park is inside there. Or is a Nickelodeon
Okay.
universe. There's a big theme park inside of it. Then they
Good.
got up on the third floor. They got mini golf and laser tag and they got there's all kinds of stuff in there. Then underneath the Mall of America is Sea Life.
Okay.
So it's pretty big then.
But this way, if you spend 30 seconds in each store in the mall there, it'd take you over 2 days to get through the entire mall.
I don't have enough money to spend to even go to the mall. That's just I'm not a shopper. If I had money, I wouldn't spend it at a mall.
Oh, we just go shopping there for the hell of it.
Yeah, I generally avoid malls because there's too many people.
Well, for me, it's just that they're more expensive than usual, and I couldn't imagine spending an entire day shopping. I'd be bored to tears.
Yeah,
I get in and buy what I want and get out. That's how I am. I don't want to have to wind my way through a maze to find something.
I'm the same. Yeah, I just
I don't know.
want
I
to
just
get in, get
enjoy
out.
walking. I enjoy walking in there, and the restaurants in there are pretty good. And we're headed to Cleveland.
You mean the food court?
No, they got actual restaurants in there. There's over 100 actual restaurants in the mall.
They're not expensive.
Yes and no. Some of it can be a little bit expensive, but it's also not. But it's also not your it's not your average food either.
So it's going to be like Cheesecake Factory and that kind of stuff.
The Cheesecake Factory is in there, but then they have like Bubblegum Shrimp Company that's all shrimp foods.
Yeah.
There's Dick's Last Resort where you can get some. I had alligator bites there.
Well, I imagine they'd have everything from like burger places to higher end restaurants where you could go get like a steak or something, right? I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, they also got what's that one actor's name that started a bunch of restaurants?
Oh gosh, I'm zoning out there.
I can't think of his name right now, but he started. It starts with a W, I think. But he has a restaurant up there in the mall.
By the way, I just looked it up. The retail floor space of the Mall of America is 5,600,000 square feet.
Sounds pretty big.
Yeah, and I just looked up here. We got a mall up here in Alberta called the West Edmonton Mall in Edmonton. And it's pretty big too, because it's got a total area of 5,300,000 square feet. So it's pretty close to the Mall of America, actually. And they actually have submarine rides there. You can take a submarine and go for a ride at the mall. Like, that's pretty crazy, right, guys? So it's pretty cool too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're headed to Columbus, Ohio now. But
Okay.
so he's going to see Mike Richards. Santa's gonna be over
Right,
Mike.
Mike Richards. Say hello to my package, Mike Richards.
Yeah, Mike Richards, say hello to my package. Oh god, that was one of the best bird rants ever.
Stupid UPS.
Yeah, let's see. Oiler Greg says also jet fighters changed designs radically in the 60s, and all 50 fighter planes were quickly replaced. Oh yeah, the jets replaced a lot of planes there. And Oiler Greg says, I'm already aware of all fighter projects of the Cold War area. Then he says the idea was to build missiles instead of fighters to intercept enemy aircraft. Well, I actually seen one there. It's an electronically guided system over there, and it fires off like 3 million rounds in a minute. There, it's a fight off fighter jets and stuff.
3 million in a minute. Are you sure about those numbers, Gorilla? That's a lot in a minute. 3 million. I can say 3,000 maybe, but 3 million. Holy smokes, that's a lot of weaponry flying off. But I'm not an expert on military aircraft, so what the hell do I know?
That's a Gatling gun.
That's yeah, that's a lot.
You guys know that's where the term "the whole 9 yards" came from, right? Because those gun belts were 9 yards long.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so when you hear the term "the whole 9 yards," it was from a Gatling gun belt,
Oh, cool.
a bullet belt.
I always assumed it was like a term in
Golf.
sports, like on football fields.
But that's what I thought too. But nope.
Wow, that's cool. Thanks for the info there, Pop. I learned something today. I always like to learn something. If I could learn one thing every day, I figure I'm doing all right.
You guys heard that there's, I don't know if it's true or whether to believe it, but they say that they're pushing to try to disclose information on UFOs and UAPs and stuff like that.
I haven't heard anything, so I have really nothing to offer on that one. But
okay, we're heading to Charleston, West Virginia here, but you know, yeah.
I gotta say, is it just me, or does Santa seem to be kind of flying around in circles a lot here?
Yeah, he's drunk as hell. Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but yeah, he's. If it was a car, he'd been pulled over a long time ago.
Yeah, he's like driving back and forth, up and down, this way, that way.
The path does not make any sense the way he's going. The path is making no sense.
Yeah, because he's here, then he goes up to Canada, flies around Quebec and Ontario a bit, then he's back down to the States, flying around down to West Virginia. It's like, Santa, what are you doing, man?
Maybe it's like what Gorilla said with the guy with the horse. Maybe Santa passed out hours ago and the reindeer have taken over.
Rudolph is doing all the driving now, right?
Yeah. And Melted Copper says, if it isn't another country watching, I entirely doubt UFOs are a real thing.
I've seen one, Melted Copper, so they are a real thing. There's no doubt.
For sure, that film nonsense to assume aliens would or could care to do business to lesser life forms idea of self-management.
That's an opinion.
Yeah. If aliens are real, their knowledge would be higher than what we would view as wise.
Yeah, that's right.
That is true, right?
Yeah, and Yeti, Sasquatch, Bigfoot are things I seriously doubt based on modern technology.
That's a different discussion.
Well, yeah, we got a lot of unsurveyed forest around.
And a lot of people that are disappearing left and right.
Yeah, PvP's likes to be shopping. He gets his Gucci.
I'm not wealthy enough to buy anything labeled Gucci, Lemon, to be honest.
I'm not wealthy enough to even look at something.
I have never actually been in the vicinity of anything labeled Gucci, so yeah, I'm just a pretty much poor working class dude, unfortunately.
That's another reason why I don't go to the malls. I don't buy that name brand crap. Forget it.
Yeah. I just hate the malls because the parking is horrendous. You can drive
Yes.
around for half an hour looking for a parking stall, and then you go in there and there's like 10,000 people all milling about. It's like, no, I don't need this.
No, you would like the parking ramp in the Mall of America there, because it tells you which floor. You go in there, it tells you how many available parking spots are in there, and then as you're driving up the ramp, it'll tell you how many open spots are in each level of the parking ramp.
Well, that's handy. That's nice, boy.
Yeah, so if you see one that says it'll say 30 open spots. Okay, so you go in there until you find it's especially easy to find a park spot if you don't need handicapped.
So you got underground parking. Yeah.
No, it's all above ground.
Oh, gee, that's weird because my local mall is huge, but it's just like above ground, open air parking, and there's nothing that tells you, where the stalls are. You just got to drive around and look.
Yeah, no, yeah. As soon as you walk in, it'll say we have so many open spots in this parking garage. Then as you're going up, it'll be like level 1 through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll tell you how many open spots and how many handicap spots are open in that spot area.
But you said parking garage, right? We don't have a parking garage at my mall. It's just all open, flat, parking lot thing.
Oh yeah, this is parking. This is a small structure.
I would go if they separated it, where if men went on one day and women on another, then I would go.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to go on a day where there's all women. Forget it.
The United States needed fighters to equip their aircraft carriers and missiles to defend against bombers, as indicated by the 1957 White Paper. Okay. And ghosts or electronic things could still be. Pasta Mania Hulk Hogan. I'm not sure what you're referencing there.
I don't know.
And Other Greg says Yeti, etc. could theoretically exist, perhaps as a trans-dimensional entity.
Well, I can tell you this. I don't know if Yetis and Bigfoots and all that exist, but it is interesting that people on different continents separated by water have claimed to see the same thing. So that is interesting.
Yeah,
yeah. We have the Sasquatch up here in BC, which apparently has been sighted over the years, but I mean, who knows, right?
Yeah. Santa just left Lexington, Kentucky. Now we're heading to Loretto, Tennessee.
Bible Belt.
Looks like he's flying over Nashville there too.
He's not quite to Nashville yet. He'll be flying over Salty Checker here in a minute. And also, no, I'm not sure if Lore Reloaded still lives in that area or not.
Santa leased his technology to the airlines. He could probably make a few $1 billion because I gotta say he's flying a lot faster than most jets can.
Yeah. Hey, Scotty.
Hey, Scotty.
No, we're not talking to us. Okay. The old world realm of the malls and downtown has died thanks to Amazon and mailing things in. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta admit, stores have definitely died. Even like I look on Walmart's website, and it's like 80% of the stock is all online now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, here's a fun name. We're heading to Chattanooga, Tennessee now.
Chattanooga.
The Chattanooga Choo Choo.
Wasn't that a song?
Yep.
The Chattanooga Choo Choo.
The Andrews Sisters.
Maybe I thought you were thinking Chattahoochee by Alan Jackson. I don't want to be.
Nope, not familiar with that one. Sorry.
All right.
Smart movie skipped over Arkansas.
No, he's not that far west yet. And he says, I have been to Melt Copper's been to Columbus, Ohio. Cool.
Looks like he's headed east.
Yeah, he's heading back east there to Chattahoochee. And now he's now he's going to cousin country. He's heading to Montgomery, Alabama.
Kissing cousin country.
Well, I was gonna say cousin humper country, but
oh my goodness. I hope there's no kids actually listening to this part.
Hey, what? If we're gonna go this route here, Hey, what does non-alcoholic beer and beer having common with your sister? With going down and the joke was non-alcoholic beer is like going down on your sister. Yeah, it may taste the same, but you know it's not right.
Oh my God. Oh man, I did not need that image in my mind. Thanks, Gorilla.
Yeah, Melted Copper says, imagine having a noise accident in the missile system. You have to shop by the grocery store. Oh wait, I missed one. It's saying is Israel in the melted or and the Iron Dome. So they have even before the war a missile system in place like most have tornado sirens. Oh yeah, well they have to have it there. Melted Copper said Santa ate Nod brownies and foolishly trusted bipeds. And we're heading.
Brownies? I don't understand.
I'm guessing edibles. And we're headed to Headland, Alabama. I never even heard of Headland. And Oiler Greg says Whole 9 Yards was a World War II ammo belt, and it was also a brig under full sail at 9 yards of sail. Express preceded World War II.
Predated. Thank you.
Yeah, and Oiler Greg says good point, Pop. Missing 411.
Talk about the missing people that come up missing under some mysterious circumstances.
Yeah. Oh, we're back in Florida now. We're going to Pensacola. But anyhow, let's see. It is interesting people vanishing with trackers and cameras now. Hey, Scotty, are you with us now?
Well, I think the microphone is working. Can you guys hear me?
Hello, Scotty. Yes, we can.
Hey, what'd you say? What was that? I can't quite catch that.
Oh, no, you missed it. You're going to have to watch it on the rerun.
Oh, we didn't hear you before, but we heard the last few sentences.
And that's, you know what? It fills my heart with joy.
That's good. Well, it's a good night to have your heart filled with joy.
It is because of, Christmas.
And we're watching
And Santa.
Flying around the world.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, I did want to say in sad report, oh my stars, my grandmother was run over by a reindeer.
Well, sorry to hear that there. If it makes you feel any better, my grandpa got ran over by the beer truck.
Hey, that's how my grandfather went.
Actually, I'd kind of like to hear that song over the grandma one, because I've heard the grandma song before, but the beer truck one could be good.
Well, you're a grandma.
Yeah, it's I can't remember who sings it. I'll look it up here.
There's an actual song.
Ray
Stevens.
Ray Stevens?
Yes.
Is that the guy that did all those crazy Christmas songs?
You think you call him the Streak?
Oh, I remember that song in the 70s. That was a
hit. Same guy who did Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
Okay. Well, yeah.
And Kamala got ran over by a reindeer. Billy, or God, who sings that? I have him sub to him. I have to look it up now.
Well, it's not a quiz, man. You're fine. Relax.
Santa's flying over the Gulf of Mexico. Where the heck's he heading to?
Tequila.
God, he's going. Hey, he's vacationing in Cancun.
He's going to Mexico now?
Yeah, he's going to Cancun.
Okay. I thought that's where he went after he finished the work tonight.
Yeah, but Buddy Brown has a song called "Kamala Got Ran Over by a Reindeer."
And Ola Greg, we need to talk about that. You come on my Rumley from the Lab stream, and tell me about your encounter with the UFO up close.
Yeah.
Well, sure. Stories.
Oh, I can't even see the chat. I want to say hello to everyone who's here.
You can't see the
chat? You should be able to.
I can see.
Oh, wait, no. You know what? If I press a button, there it is.
Yeah. And other Greg says, if you're pulled into a different dimension, then your trackers are useless. There are so many trail cameras, and not finding a cadaver, Bigfoot, aka Yeti, Wendigo, my favorite, are highly unlikely with Loch Ness 2.
Right. All right, but theoretically, think about this: trail cameras are planted by humans, and what if the Yeti can smell human scent and avoid it?
That makes sense. That checks out in my understanding of the Yeti and the Sasquatch, is that they have a heightened sense of smell, and they will avoid us, Homo
That's what I.
sapiens.
But yeah, but I'm not saying they exist, but I'm saying that there could still be excuses.
Well, one man's excuse is another man's reason.
Yeah. All right,
That's
we're heading to
good
Belize
point.
City now.
Oh,
We're
he's
heading
going to Mexico.
No, oh, he's already past Cancun. He's heading to Belize City at Belize.
Okay, South America.
He's getting down
Yeah,
to Guatemala.
Yeah, but
And
where
how-
in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
I have no idea.
How old is the
Yeah.
panel? How long you been on, Gorilla? A couple hours?
Well, we've been on for a couple hours. Are you asking like how long has the panel been on, or how old is everybody on the panel?
Different ages.
Yeah. And Melted Copper says actually Texas in the southern draw I heard is fading. It's getting a little less choppy. Well, that's because I closed it out in. And DD Myers says, Gap, Merry Christmas and good night.
Oh, good night.
Good night.
Is Gap still here? I thought Gap closed off. He's been gone for a while there. It says it's possible Yeti, etc., are spiritual in nature. Many possible explanations exist. So if we joined, we would need phone 1 and camera and phone 2 mic. It works best if you're on a laptop, but let's see. The Yeti would need to grasp huge ideas that are still these sort of shadowy monkey characters.
You could get on with a phone, but you have to have a really good signal, and it's going to drain that battery pretty fast.
Yeah, if you're less than 50%, you probably got 15 minutes max. He goes, our ages of places would help. Well, I'm 32 and I'm Minnesota.
Help what?
Yeah, what would it help?
Yeah, I don't know what it'd help, but
It says say Gorilla's the youngest one out of all of us. Oh no, Daniel's up here. Daniel's young.
no, Daniel's older than I am. He's about 5 years older than I am.
I'm younger than you.
I thought
the
Gorilla
bed,
was
who
younger
touched-
than you.
Yeah,
I got
Scotty has
45.
Oh, Gorilla's younger than that.
No, I don't believe it.
Gorilla just barely turned like early 30s or something.
He just had his birthday.
But he
like 2
sounds
weeks
so
ago.
old. He sounds like an old man.
Well, that's
Well,
a
fuck
father
you
who
too.
does to you.
Yeah, but I don't sound like an old man, do I?
Oh my God! Did you? Anyway, I was just busting your chops, sir.
You
I
can't
didn't.
tell it.
You,
You cannot tell an age by a voice.
no, but you sound 37.
That's what I mean.
How old are
And
you?
I still think I'm 37 in my head.
Hey, what anniversary is it of your 37th birthday?
The 37th anniversary of his 37th birthday.
Well, not quite that advanced, but I'll go.
Well, I remember, didn't Reagan do that joke when people asked him how old he was, and he goes, "Oh, you're only as old as you remember." So it's like the 33rd anniversary of my 39th birthday or something like that.
Oh God.
Reagan, if you listen to a lot of his old stuff, he's a hoot.
So it looks like
at least he admitted that he had Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
Well, no, he didn't. He didn't even know. He just thought he was forgetting things.
And I'm not even. I don't even know if I want to try to pronounce this one. Tega
Neko,
Kupa.
no.
Oh, now it's like Tegucigalpa, Honduras.
huh?
What?
What?
Is that where Santa is now?
He's
Yeah,
in
That's where he's
Central.
headed to.
He's in
According
America.
to NATO.
Central America. Yeah, he's flying around Central America.
Dropping
Yeah.
off cocaine.
Here, I'll zoom in here.
Here we
Tega.
go.
Oh, Tega.
Tapioca?
Tegucigalpa.
That's a lot of provinces. That's a,
Tegucigalpa.
That's a-
Tegucigalpa.
that
my
looks like an
guess.
unstable region.
Well, I think Central America is kind of historically an unstable region.
Well,
is it
like,
not,
are
Scotty?
those provinces of Mexico, or are those just like
no, that's
individual
That's places
countries?
like Guatemala. It's not Mexico.
Hey, wait! I got something here.
No.
Okay,
Oh wait, nope, never mind. This ain't a video. It's just it's a Wikipedia thing.
it's just stupid information.
Yeah, now we're heading to San Miguel, El Salvador.
Yeah, it's all
Mm.
Central
Which El
American
Salvador
countries.
has actually knocked a lot of their crime down, and they've actually stabilized quite a bit.
Well, that's good.
How do you mean stabilized? Like
Did they just kill everybody off, like to
They're-
stabilize things?
Well,
Wow.
well, the crime and corruption's
I
gone way
didn't
down.
want to go
with
there.
the-
You
The
been there? You've had a nightlife?
Well, their crime, their corruption, and their money's all stabilizing with the new president there.
All right, I'm
Who
back.
told? Who
Hi,
told
Scotty.
you that? Hey, what's going on, man?
So they actually got a good president. Wow.
Yeah,
What country?
Oh,
is
did you
it?
guys see What If?
El Salvador.
No.
What If episodes?
Now
No,
we're going to Managua, Nicaragua. What was that?
Did you guys see the
Da-
What If
Daniel?
episodes? What If season 2 is out?
Which station is that or network?
It's a Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Oh,
But
hell,
no,
nobody,
you can
nobody
watch it
watches
on a
Disney
free-
Plus.
yeah, I have no idea what that.
Nobody
show
watches.
is.
Yeah, we don't like to touch little kids, so we don't watch Disney Plus.
I never
Hey,
heard of
hang
it.
on. I don't want to touch little kids, and I don't think that anybody who watches What If Season 2 is a big fan of the child diddlers. Wait, I'm just saying. Like, come on. Let's, just because you like Disney doesn't make you a child finger banger.
You know, I never thought I'd hear this discussion on Christmas Eve when Santa's
Ah.
taking presents to the kiddies.
I'm going to uppercut Santa as soon as he
Oh
breaks
my
into my
goodness
house.
me. Oh
What? It's
my-
only the
oh
kiddies
my.
that get presents. What gives?
Oh my goodness, maybe Santa's suspect. Oh my God.
I
never thought
heard
of
that What If Season 2, Episode 1 was What If, was it Gamora or Nebula joined
was Nebula.
Nova Corps?
Hey,
So
guys, I'll be
Nebula
right back.
joins the Nova Corps.
Yeah, guys,
I
I'll be
think
right
so.
back. Hold on the fort.
Yeah,
Oh my God, season 1.
We'll do our best.
I didn't, you know what? I really liked the last episode of Season 1 when, like, What If Ultron got the stones? And I was like, this is fucking terrifying. And I loved it. And
I saw Ultron on Black, or what is it? The Wanda show, WandaVision. He has no stones.
Ultron? You're talking about Vision. I'm talking about Ultron.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
And there's an animated, follow-up on Ultron, which I thought was terrifying. So I'm interested in what the television show What If can provide, but I'm not asking for it to be 100% every episode. I want 2 episodes that break me, and the rest of it can be just filler. It's fine. Like, I've been rewatching Star Trek, the original series, season 3. And I've been told for years that it is garbage. Even if you like Star Trek, it's terrible. And I've been watching it, and I've been like, every time I've watched an episode, I've been like, everybody who tells me that Star Trek season 3 is bad is a fucking moron that was hit in the temple with a crane hook as a child.
You got
They
that 100%
do not
right.
understand how much fucking fun I have with Star Trek. Star Trek season 3 of the original series
It's
is
actually
about
really
to
good.
blow up.
It's actually really good, Scotty, isn't it?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes, sir.
there's more. Let's put it this way: there's more mediocre episodes in season 3, but there's still, like, I'd say 8 or 9 fantastic, awesome episodes in the season that I love.
Yeah,
so-
the problem is that
Totally
it's
aware.
overshadowed by the bad episodes. People are always bringing up the
Like
bad
what?
episodes.
Like
There's
what
only-
bad
There's
episodes?
only wait
Turnabout
till you-
Intruder.
Yeah, wait. That's
Yeah.
the last one. Wait till you get the end. There are some stinkers, Scotty. But overall, I
Yeah,
think it is.
true.
It's maligned too much. It actually is a decent season. I'm not saying it's as great as season 1 or season 2, but it's still pretty good overall. There's still many,
Yeah.
many great episodes, like Spectre
And
the Gun, Tholian Web.
We covered
know.
a bad one a couple weeks ago. I don't remember which one it was. It was one
Yeah,
that we
you didn't like
make
it.
sense.
That doesn't mean it's a bad episode.
No, we were talking about how it didn't make sense. How the characters were doing a lot of things that didn't make sense. I can't remember
The
which
empath?
episode it was.
No, there's definitely some stinkers.
I don't think
but
so. I wasn't there for the impact.
All
I'd
right.
say I'd say 3/4 of the episodes are probably really, really good, or at least decent. Decent, and there's maybe like that 1/3 that kind of do stink.
Oh, that
Still
no,
not
that
bad.
the children shall lead. You know
Oh,
what?
That's painful.
Yeah.
That's painful.
Yeah, that's right. And we haven't gotten to my least favorite, and that's the one. Oh, the Way of Eden. That's right. Oh, we haven't
Way of
gotten that
Eden.
one yet.
The Way of Eden, yeah, with the guy with the weird ears. Yeah,
I'll
that's
take
my
any
favorite.
episode over that one any day.
I'm looking forward to seeing that with you.
I gotta say though, Turnabout Intruder is probably the worst one. One of the worst in the entire series.
I don't know. I
It's a
don't
stinker.
know. I know
But
it's a stinker,
It
but
has its
I'm
it has-
gonna defend it. I'm gonna
it-
defend it.
No, that's fine. I think
it
Way of
has
Eden
its
is
moments
worse.
though. There is
I
some
think
good
Way of
dialogue.
Eden is. I think Way of Eden is by far worse.
It's pretty sad, yeah.
Uh,
But I think Turnabout Intruder, though I think it sucks as an episode overall. There is some really good dialogue between Spock and McCoy, which is kind of nice, right? Since it's the final episode, so that's kind of fun.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I'm sort of gauging is that I'm enjoying the character interactions between
There's-
Kirk, Spock,
yeah.
McCoy, and
Yeah.
I'm celebrating the fact that I'm seeing Chekhov, Sulu. Like, remember when Sulu was away for the Green Berets?
Oh yeah,
And it's like,
Yep,
yay, Sulu's back. And like, this is a galvanization of the entire crew. And
well,
so I think that's dismissed when people consider the third season. And that is when we get everybody together. Yes.
Wasn't the McCoy episode "The World Is Hollow and I've Touched the Sky"? That was season 3, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
That is
That's
a
what we did.
fantastic episode. I love that episode.
That's what we did last week.
It's the one great McCoy episode of the entire series for me. It's just like because he's the central character, and I think it's awesome that finally McCoy gets a central role. He gets a lot of dialogue. He gets a romance. I mean, it's a great episode. I love
that was
But
that was Fred Freiberger's idea.
good episode. I really like that one. Yeah.
Like, do you compare it to Friday's Child?
Friday's Child's fun. I think.
But that's a McCoy romance.
I think The World is a little better episode actually. Friday's Child's
Me
good.
too.
Though. I mean, it's a good episode as well. So I can't diss it. In any way. It's fun.
Well, it's a heavy McCoy. Like, I'm not trying. Like, I am comparing, but I'm just sort of. I'm shooting it out there as being like, if you want heavy McCoy episodes, like
Oh, that's-
Friday's
yeah.
Child,
That's
and
another good one. Yeah. Well, I like the one where she goes, it's your baby or whatever, and Spock's there. It's like, what?
Hey
Giving
guys,
McCoy the eyes, right? It's like, what? It's your baby, huh? That's funny.
Santa's heading out to the Galapagos. If anybody cares.
Ooh, yeah, he's been flying around down south there for a while now.
Yeah. If you'll notice, he's still dumping presents in the ocean. So what gives it that?
I think Santa's definitely crocked at this point. He's imbibed a little too much tonight.
incorrect. Santa is on the job.
Yeah,
All
but
right, let's.
he's dumping presents to the fish then, I guess.
Well, the fishies need presents too. But let's catch up on chat. We got a lot of chats here.
Sure.
It goes
The
up,
Aquaman.
and we're about 15 minutes behind on the chat. He goes, Wendigo is people eating human and being inebriated. Okay.
No
Canada,
idea what you mean.
America, and the time zones let me grasp your place in the time journey viewpoint. Well, I'm Minnesota. So
We do have time zones. That's accurate.
help track you down, LOL Houston. And Mental said, is it tone dialogue or experience whispered? I have absolutely no idea. And Jim says Merry Christmas to you.
And Merry Christmas to you, Jim.
Yeah, and Other Greg says NORAD is awesome. South America is unique for it is not frosted over or explored territory. Yeah, it's very sparsely populated there. And he says, I am not a flat earther, but based on the moon I see each night and what little we did there, that flat earthers are still a thing. I am mostly humored over stoked. He goes, what do you guys think of the Hulk, where a Nuke and Rick Jones still don't appear? Hulk is like if Adam West couldn't get over Adam West.
I don't understand.
I'm not
Which
grasping what he-
Hulk?
Oh shoot.
Rick Jones?
Lemon. Merry Christmas, Lemon.
Got it.
Uh,
Hey, we about had our traditional gorilla stream here, but I got it in time.
Oops.
And yeah,
cool.
The only reason we're not tracking Santa is because he's over the the pit that is the Pacific Ocean.
Let's see if he
Yeah.
disappears in the Bermuda Triangle.
yeah.
I guess.
and Hulk-
But the
and
the Bermuda Triangle is in the Atlantic.
Melted Copper says Hulk -1 should be the next Hulk film. Bring the Nuke and Rick Jones into the Hulk storyline like issue 1.
They're
Hey,
not going
I
to make
want-
a Hulk film.
I want a She-Hulk movie.
If she dies at the beginning, then yeah.
No, then you couldn't call it She-Hulk.
Well, you could call it the
You
end of
can't
She-Hulk.
kill She-Hulk at the beginning of the She-Hulk movie.
All right. Melted Copper said you should expect less things. Oiler Greg says keep the tribbles away from the grain storage areas. Yeah, we got trapped out.
Kaylee.
I got
Oiler
some trapped out.
Greg, how you doing, bud? Merry Christmas.
And Jim says yellow. Yep. And when can the Borg take the tribblers? I don't think the Borg will go after the tribbles unless they really need to breed. Can you imagine that if they
Or what if they assimilate the tribbles?
yeah, and they also become breeding machines? And Trek needs Borg tribbles.
Trek needs
Yeah. No, in Star Trek Picard season 3, they made facehugger tribbles.
Yeah, I heard. Jeez.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
Dude, I'm gonna get the Blu-rays tomorrow if Santa was good to me.
Now
Or
we're
bad,
backtracking.
depending on your outlook.
It does depend on my outlook.
All right, this doesn't make any sense. Now we're
I agree,
backtracking.
Oiler Greg.
This doesn't make sense. Now we're backtracking to Guatemala.
You ran out tequila.
Oiler Greg, I think the 60s Batmobile is the one that looks like it handles the
Oh, like
best.
crap. I heard it was like crap, but
Well,
It
who's
looks
your
the best.
favorite pop culture curator? What is your favorite Batmobile?
the 60s. But Adam West
That's what I'm
said,
saying.
right? But Adam West said, because you got to remember they threw it together like in 2 weeks. So Adam West said it was a nightmare to drive. It was very difficult to drive.
But the only reason that I want that one is because it looks like it handles well.
I
So
know, but it looks
now
cool
I
too.
want
It's
the
got
tank.
right, and it's got all the gadgets and the red on black. I mean, it looks the best out of all of them.
All right, just a sec. Welcome, Vile Mike there. Welcome. I hope you're still around to hear that. Welcome. But D.D. Myers got his. Mark Wahlberg, who I was thinking of. He's the one that has the burger joint in the Mall of America.
Oh, is he a Waldenberger or whatever? What the fuck?
Yeah, he has a couple of brothers, and they have a burger joint there. And
I'm in
he
Canada.
goes,
I don't understand your
Mark
wants and
Wahlberg should play
capitalism.
brothers with John Cena. He goes, yeah. Oh, here, Scotty, can you read this one?
Oh, Oiler Greg in the chat says, "Yeah, brother."
He's doing that Way to Eden one. Yeah, brother.
Oh, I went. You know what? I went all Macho Man Randy Savage. So never mind. Hang on. Yay, brother.
Yeah. And Scott has the longest dialogue in Turnabout Intruder, like the episode there. And DD saying Merry Christmas to Jim. Then Mike says, howdy, folks, from Tijuana. Folks,
Howdy, partner.
I'm actually having a bottle of tequila brought to me from Mexico.
Brought
And,
Is it
to
going to
you?
be brought to you by Mexicans?
Is it
And,
delivered by hand?
Yes, it's delivered by hand by a Mexican.
By a
I
nice
think
senorita, I'm
Santa's
guessing.
lost.
Senor. He's on vacation in Mexico to see his family.
Oh, my stars. Well, hang on a second, everybody. It's 12:01 in the AM right now. And that makes it December 25th. In this here, Canada, Ontario is where I'm specifically located.
Got
It
3 hours here
seems,
still.
it seems that Santa, I don't know, when's he going to get to my location? Or did
He already
dropped off my presents?
he hit Ontario earlier, Scotty.
Oh.
He hit Thunder Bay, Toronto, and a couple other
Scarborough.
spots.
Yeah.
But he didn't stop.
Santa doesn't show up to Canada on Christmas before Christmas. Like last night, like until 2 minutes ago, it wasn't Christmas. It was only Christmas Eve. Yes.
Well, that's when Santa starts on Christmas Eve.
So you're, you know what? I think your photography is inaccurate.
Hey, no rat can only go so fast.
Yeah, well, you know what?
We're doing
The
the
same
best.
thing could be said about my ex-wife's ex-husband.
We're doing the best we can, Scotty, because girl had a
No,
better
I don't think
stream
you
on
are.
earlier.
I don't think you are pop culture.
No, I'm not pop culture. But anyway,
No, I know. I'm saying he's in charge of
Gorilla
this.
had
isn't he?
another stream on with a better animation, and it was probably superior, but it was breaking up his microphone, and we couldn't hear him half the time. So that's why we're
I
doing
think this entire thing is folly.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion.
Well, then I think I must leave.
You must not leave.
There is no truth in this art.
So does this mean if the Russians shoot their missiles, we see them here on the screen?
Well, only if they kill Santa.
Or should
Anyway,
Santa-
I'm
should
obviously.
Santa down? Maybe
I
Santa's
appreciate.
armed.
I appreciate your grace and friendship, gentlemen. I'm mixing up names. I think I'm getting drunk, and so I just wanted to say, no, this is fun, and thank you for allowing me to be a part of it. You guys are great. I don't feel in trouble. I'm just saying, I think the longer I go on, I'm going to get worse. So,
Well, that does happen to the best of us at times, Scotty. But anyway, glad you could drop by for a while. Anyway,
it's a pleasure to hang out, and
Merry
bless
Christmas.
y'all. Merry Christmas. I enjoy you all of the year, and I'm so happy. Thank you so much. So I'll see you in the future, right?
Merry Christmas, Scotty.
Have a
Merry
good Christmas,
Scotty.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and welcome, Melted Copper.
Oh man, I got you guys on my phone, so I don't know. I'm not. Usually, I try to juggle these things in two phones so I can see the live chat. But yeah, I'm appearing, even though I look like a goddamn hobo and I didn't brush my teeth.
Oh. Yeah, we're headed to Ciudad Frontera, Mexico. Oh, I have absolutely no idea where that's at.
Oh, guys, let me know if I'm messing things up with the audio, because when I've tried these things, I realized I got my phone going and I've got a mic.
It sounds okay.
Oh, good, because most of my goals is a lot about wanting to die, and God, I guess, needs me to be on Earth. Yeah, it's me and God have a conflict.
Yeah, just watch out. Like I said, StreamYards will really drain that battery.
Oh, no, I got a second phone. In fact, I guess
Okay.
I can jump back to being a ghost writer in the comments section.
Looks like Santa shifted into second gear.
Well, he's headed to. I have no idea where. Oh no, let's see Dad Victoria. I have absolutely no idea where he's headed.
Well, neither is Santa. Because, thanks to modern times, cigarettes used to be a thing. Now people are like, ooh, let's leave out, edibles and weed brownies for Santa. And they're causing a celestial crisis.
I don't know. I told my kid that Santa wants beer and pizza.
Oh.
Oh, man, in the comment section, I already said, I'm more of a vodka guy. I like my booze like a child would like Kool-Aid. The less I can taste hops and rotten stuff, the better the poison is. I mean, not trying to be an advocate on what's the best drink to not drink, but just saying hard liquor, chemically, because here's the problem. Beer, there's a lot of yeast, and you'll be full before you're drunk.
No, I don't drink to get completely wasted.
Oh God! Then what the hell are you even drinking? Isn't that the goal? Like, I mean, I guess it's nice to gingerly, like, dance on things. But isn't the main goal to get sloshed as hell and to see if you don't die?
Just a slight buzz is good enough for me.
Oh well, kudos to your modest nature. This is water. It's water, folks. It's a prop. Because filming myself to booze such openly would be shameful and dirty.
Hey, to all our Texas fans, he's skipping over Texas completely, heading straight to New Orleans, Louisiana.
Listen, he's skipping over Texas because, well, you're Texas. We all know you're naughty. So I mean, he's saving a lot of time. Okay, let's not make this a big discussion.
Yeah, and let's see. Melton said McCoy was in Night of the Lepus and many westerns as an actor.
Lepus. Right.
Thank you. Now that I'm a talking head, I was going to correct him. I'm sorry. I'll be less chatty, folks. I've been drinking a lot. I said that in the chat before I physically appeared.
Yeah. He said DeForest Kelly is a human of interesting thing. And then he goes, Giant Lepus. Or Euler said that. He said the greed melted. And TDB said Santa had too much spiked eggnog. Yeah, apparently. And
dude, no. Hold on. You glanced over. Night of Lepus is about giant buffalo-sized bunny rabbits killing and mauling people, starring DeForest Kelly, Bones from Star Trek.
Yeah. Oh, I'm just trying to catch up on the chat here. And he goes,
yeah, I'm figuring this out because I have a YouTube channel, but I suck and I mostly want to die. So obviously, it's not doing any good because it's more of like a thing.
Have a great night, Bio Mike.
Oh, Ari got to go. Mrs. Vile is handing me more. Oh, yeah, have a good night there, Vile. Merry Christmas to y'all, and to all a Vile New Year. And Melton said, "Oh, it's like Batman never climbed over Haas TV's version."
Yeah, you just skip over the melted copper. Oh, I'm popping up again. I'm here.
Oh, so I can skip all these?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
This actually has the real booze.
They sing "By the Scotty" here. Oiler Greg says, for the record, everyone prefers the 60s Batmobile, but we now know it handles poorly. Yeah, I haven't seen many more of the other ones there. And Scurvy says, I'll be full before I'll be drunk. Sounds like a challenge.
I like that he followed my talking about how beer fills you up before you get drunk.
And Jim's put my link for this in the chat.
Yeah, actually, yeah, my alcohol debauchery is scientifically supported. Yeah, because like I drink hard liquor because there's more liquor in this liquor than a beer can. That's why it's cheaper. Okay, this is like pure fun, and you can mix this Kool-Aid and it can taste good. And then beer is just it's rotten shit. That's why it smells so bad and it doesn't taste good. That's why it's an acquired taste. They had to teach themselves to like it. And I ain't on you, buddy.
Yeah. Alrighty, then Yeah, he's going to New Orleans right now. There, Greg. I'm trying to find him. I lost him on the map. Oh, there he is. Now we're going to Lake Charles. Hey,
I'm too
isn't Lake Charles?
You tell me piss off, I'll be fine with that.
Hey,
I'm working on this.
Hey, ain't Lake Charles the one that has like that 3-mile long bridge over the lake?
I think it's in Pensacola. There's like a 3-mile bridge.
Okay, I thought there was a very large lake that had a huge bridge over it.
Wait, where are we at on Earth?
Louisiana, just past Lake Charles. Now we're heading to Mississippi.
Oh, yeah. I think I just drove through it. I mean, the fact that I drove through Oregon and Canada, I feel is pretty impressive, but I didn't spend any time there.
Yeah.
Well, you're from Minnesota. I'm from Illinois, which is known as the Flatlands. And if you're a Flatlander, like Highlander, you'll get fucking annoyed by fucking mountains. Like, you'll think you're done with mountains, and you'll find out you were on top of another mountain. You're gonna be like, these mountains are getting out of hand.
I don't know. I've never seen a mountain, so.
Really? Wait, you're in Minnesota. You're closer to mountains than I am. I'm in like the plains. I mean, it's not too crazy because my mom, I don't think, ever really saw the ocean too much, and she lived 80 years.
Well, no,
Yeah,
because I don't travel.
Oh my God! The second I got my license, I started driving way beyond my limits. Actually, I didn't tell my mom when I went to Canada. In fact, actually, I came home late one night, and I have came late many times before, but this is the time where I handed my mom all the change I got from Canada, and I said, "Well, I had an adventure." Because, I don't like lying to my mama. Like, I hate lying. Because to lie, you have to make up a bunch of nonsense that you got to sort of, like, keep this fantasy booking. And I find it way easier to just sort of just let it be known what I was doing.
Yeah. Well, I got 2 kids to feed, and not only that, I got stuff I have to take care of here, so I don't have money to travel.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm a non-breeder. I'm what's called a crazy cat lady. Actually, I just have 2 dogs, but apparently a horde of cats have adopted me. So I have a bunch of feral cats that live under my porch and in my garage, and I support them. I know that they're there, but I guess the juggle is, like, as long as I don't have mice in the house, you guys can sit outside the house all you want.
Yeah. Hey, PvP, we're headed towards Jay's area, Shreveport.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't live in Shreveport, but I think that's the area he lives in Louisiana.
Jay,
like
who?
somewhere around there. Jay Aldridge there.
Okay,
Well,
Shreveport.
I hope Jay's doing well tonight. Haven't heard from him. He hasn't been on the stream for a while now, has he, guys?
I know he wasn't feeling well for a while, but he did show up the other day to one of my streams.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so I'm new because I tentatively I'm not going to show my actual face when I start getting my YouTube going. I'm working on a puppet, but on this live stream thing, I thought about it on my own channel, not because I don't really give a shit about my own channel. It's more of just a hobby. But I thought about live streaming my VHS tube TV of the broadcast of Gremlins and just filming my phone and my tube TV. As shitty as it is as a live stream thing, I was like, you know what? Let's just take some of these old VHSs and just do this experimental project.
I think you'll get hit with a copyright strike on that.
Yeah, see, because when you're a guy who's just trying to murder himself, rights and music and caring where you're at aren't things to me.
Yeah.
I mean, and I get it. Because usually when I say these sort of things, people get shaky about it. But look, it's wrong that person shouldn't be able to just murder themselves legally. I mean, the option to quit should be legal. It's an unpopular opinion. I get it. I fail all the time. And most of my life is me murdering me. It's this weird God relationship I have.
Hey, Pop, we're heading to Arkansas now.
Which I'd like to know. God is definitely a stupid idea because clearly we all come from a giant explosion that has spawned all life.
Well, everybody's. If people have their religion, they're welcome.
Yeah, no, man. Hey, let's not try to be wishy-washy. Let's just accept a giant explosion has spawned all life. That's the most scientific belief. Because when don't you blow up something and it just spawns every version of life known to Earth? I mean, when I blow shit up, it's not like I'm trying to extinguish or remove things. I'm building life. I'm a scientist.
Hey, Pop.
Yeah, cool.
Still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, he did not skip Arkansas. He's heading to Eureka Springs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Arkansas, the home of President standout Bill Clinton. I guess we're broadcasting to Canadians too. So Bill Clinton in the 1990s was our leader.
Oh, we don't know Bill Clinton there. It's with the Monica Lewinsky thing. He made us thing.
Oh yeah, I guess in the comment section because I know. I mean, anytime I'm talking, you're just like, dude, get the fuck out of my chat. I'm sorry, I'm dropping F-bombs. If you want me to go, I'm fine. But anyways, going back to the 90s in Canada, this is why I love Norm Macdonald. Norm Macdonald is one of my favorite comedians of all time. And he's a Canadian. Phil Hartman's a Canadian. Oh yeah, Canada has a whole host of great entertainers. Oh god, should I not smoke a cigarette on screen? Is this gonna ruin like your YouTube algorithm and shit stuff?
I don't think smoking cigarettes affects it. I'm not sure what the whole rules is around like weed and stuff like that.
Right? Yeah, you know, some of it, and I don't mind censorship. For example, Batman, the anime series, in 90s Spider-Man, they fought with the same censorship bureau, which is its own interesting dialogue.
Yeah, we've gone through the things there, and it's through some of these sets where the censorships to that. And Melted Copper, I'm gonna adjust your mic settings just a little bit here.
Oh, it's fine. You've been choppy too, so if I'm offsetting things, let me know.
No, it's not choppy. You're just a little bit loud. That's all. So you were at 100. I turned you down to. So I'm turning down to like 60 here, so you're not so loud in our headphones.
Oh no, that's fine. I'm juggling with figuring out physical presence, my microphone, or if I'm yelling at you guys. You know, like am I overcompensating things? So there's some. Oh, this is like behind the scenes things, but there's some racial understanding on my level.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, you just some mics they pick up a lot of stuff. So when you have your like my mic here, I have to have it very high because it's not picks up a lot of sound. But your mic picks up a lot of sound, so you have to have a lot lower setting than like I do.
Oh no, and that's good because how could I fathom these things? And plus, you have to figure like I don't take a lot of this internet stuff serious, and I'm used to like because I've done, and this ain't like a gloating thing. This is more like I'm trying to kill myself. I'm just entertaining a crowd. So I'm used to like open mics and people. So it's like I'm sitting in a room by myself. I'm yelling at a phone, and it's hard when you're alone to understand levels in other people's perception.
Yeah. Hey, guys, we're heading over to Captain Phantom Nerds area now in by Kansas City. They're called Overland Park, but I'm not. That's the area he's in, but I'm not sure how far he's from there. So, This is fun. This has been kind of fun tracking Santa on here. I'm not sure if I think PvP's been enjoying it too, and so is all right. So
Yeah, I'm curious to see if he's ever going to make it by Arizona. I guess he's going to do the West last.
what?
I guess he's going to do the Western states last. We always get the last for everything.
He still hasn't hit Texas, even has he? He got to Louisiana, but I don't think he did.
Yeah,
Texas.
he completely bypassed Texas. And
Well,
all that.
I bet Jill's pissed off tonight.
No, maybe I'll swing back down.
Oh man. I guess he's going to do the whole western part of the North America, like later in the last half or whatever.
Yeah.
Really, you said this is over at midnight?
No, it'll still be going on. I thought it went midnight to midnight, but of course, when you say midnight to midnight, like it's midnight from the international dateline to
Greenwich
midnight.
Mean Time.
You're talking Greenwich Mean Time?
Yeah, whatever. I don't know what the time zone is.
Yeah,
that should be after midnight by now, though, should it not?
No. It starts over there on the east side of the international dateline. Then it moves across for 24 hours until it gets back to the international dateline at midnight.
Okay, it's 9:23 here, my local time, so we still got a few hours officially till Christmas Day.
Yeah. And we're at 6,227,000,000, and that number keeps changing on how for presents.
Man, those elves must have been working their butts off the last couple of months to make that many presents.
He outsourced to China.
Well, that's not really politically correct thing to say.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to Peoria, Illinois.
Illinois. Here I'm whizzing on a live stream, and we're in Peoria, Illinois. Yeah. I mean, I'm going to say it's a joke, but I was whizzing on a live stream.
No.
All right, then I'm going to try and insult you.
Well, if you're gonna be pissing on a live stream, I'll remove you.
Well, I already addressed censorship, and that deed's done, buddy. I mean, I didn't say I was doing windmills, okay? I said I was whizzing, okay? Like you can do things off camera, and it's a joke or a non-joke until you show it, and then it's real.
I bet you the next place is Chicago. I bet after we get,
because I live in Illinois, I'm upset if there isn't gunshots in the video.
Hopefully, you'll drop a nuke on Chicago.
Yeah. Oh, what? That's the Canadian that said that.
No, Pop's from Arizona.
Okay, so so he's from Arizona, you're from Minnesota, and then the third party is a Canadian?
PvP is from British Columbia. Yeah.
Okay.
He needs to drop
Chicago,
San Francisco, Portland, all those cities.
Yeah. Oh no, I was wrong. He's heading to Des Moines.
Oh, dude. I mean, this is a states thing. You'd have to live in America to understand it. But when I see Iowa plates, it's broken up as idiots off wandering America. Like anytime you see an Iowa plate, just view it as an idiot wandering America as an abbreviation.
It's idiots out wandering around.
Oh, there we go. Well, you're a nicer person than me. Obviously, I'm the heel in our story.
Well, considering I'm 17 miles from the border, I know the reference there.
Oh God, you know what's even crazier? Speaking of being an American and the traveler, so from the flatlands, I'm driving through Arizona, okay? And now you'd think because you're America, Arizona's just a thing, but it's not. And so you're like, if you're doing a road trip generally you'll check out the radio, which is a wave. It's a science thing, but anyways, you're checking out the local radio stations, and you'll find a Native American station, but you won't know it is. You're just gonna be like, "What is this strange noises these creatures are making?" And so you're gonna be turning your radio because you're trying to figure the locals as you travel through, and suddenly you hear oh, oh, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, and you're like, "What the fuck am I listening?" Sorry. You care about those things, but then you're like, wait, who are these? What am I listening to? And you're like, wait, these are real Native Americans in their version of a radio station. How weird!
Hey, can someone make sense of this? Say, Pop or PvP, can you make sense of this? We just went to Des Moines, Iowa, with dear nice backtracking across 2 states back to Munster, Indiana.
Oh, we can't talk about Iowa if we don't mention Slipknot.
Yeah. Hey, PvP, can you make sense of that?
Not really. I think Santa's had a few too many, and he's flying all over the hell at random tonight. He seems to be going in circles the entire night.
Edibles. These dirty humans gave edibles to Santa Claus, who's a special great soul being corrupted by these dirty American parents, really. I mean, Bret Hart would back me up on this. That's a Canadian.
Oh, holy crap! It's 11:30 already.
Yeah, your time. Yeah.
Oh crap!
Oh, he's on my same position. It's 11:30 here too, buddy.
So, Gorilla, does that mean you have to get the presents under the tree before tomorrow morning, or what?
I already got the presents under the tree. I just got a couple more I have to do, though. I still got to do stockings, but I don't have the kids here.
Oh, the kids aren't there. Oh, that makes it easy. You don't have to worry about waking up and seeing the tree.
Yeah.
Oh, he's one of those dirty breeders that has a legacy and a reason to stay on Earth.
Hey, I'd appreciate if you didn't call me that. And really,
sorry, I'll trim down me talking about you being a dirty breeder and caring about living. That's wrong on me.
Oh. Where'd our chat go?
I don't know. I just got the live stream guys because I didn't do my other phone because I was worrying on my audio and even show my face. If I talk too much, feel free to say shut up, dude. Yeah, I'm not too sensitive here.
Hey, what's our what episode do I gotta watch for Tuesday for Jill's stream?
She's not doing a stream Tuesday. Remember Christmas? She's not going to do another stream until after the New Year.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I'll have to grab my second phone. All these live stream guys, put your link in the chat, and I'm gonna scoop you guys and subscribe. Because Gorilla, I guess, is my introduction to this group.
I thought Bird was. And now we're heading back to Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
No, Bird is. Actually, I'm working on this physical realm of me. Like, tentatively, I have a puppet and some stuff, and so I don't plan to appear. But yes, I like Bird. Bird harkens to some parts of my soul. He's like an old guy. I can't explain it, but that Bird guy has introduced me to Teague and a bunch of these live stream people. Like which considering my yeah, I just I'm gonna be quiet.
Now we're heading back to Cedar Rapids here, but I think I'm getting tired. I'm gonna call her tonight because I still got shower and stuff. I came straight home and hopped on Bird's channel and stuff. So thank you, Oiler Greg, for coming. As for spoiler-free reviews, check out his channel there. Thank you, Jim's Landscaping LLC, #1 Commodore Protections for coming. He does fan fit made films there, and he does a bunch of puppy shorts, and he goes live occasionally. Thank you, Scurvy, also known as Lemon Pie, for coming here. Thank you, Vile Mike, for coming. Make sure to catch the CNA streams on Sunday there for Nerd Chat and all that other stuff. Does
Oh man, is
D.D.
there another live chat going on? I mean, not to cut this live stream off as it dies, but I'm not done tonight.
I'm not
It's only
sure. I'm not
It's
sure
only
who else.
11:30.
Oh, Deleted Scenes will have his after his other side of midnight tonight. Deleted Scenes will be live. D.D.
You know what?
Myers.
Yes, and I'm going to join that party. I don't know if in a physical square. I guess now
Yeah.
I'm just a square.
Make sure to check out D.D. Myers' channel. Looks like he does a bunch of kitty shorts and all that stuff. So that looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure to check him out. Thank you. We got Oiler Greg there. Who else is in the chat here? We'll get to the
There's
panel.
still mention the Night of Lepus. Yeah, I love anything that equals giant buffalo bunnies. It's good. It's gold.
Scrolling. Thank you, Cody Guy, for coming. The man of many words.
I live outside Joliet, and that's actually a Blues Brothers reference. Well, I guess technically a Rawhide reference, which is a show to a show in a show.
Yeah.
Wow, Minnesota. I drove through that.
Yeah. And thank you, Gap After Dark, for coming. Gap does he does a lot of shorts showing off all the cool things he's collected over the years. So yeah, make sure to check that out. It's actually pretty entertaining.
Oh yeah, Gap's actually like my new friend.
Yeah.
I usually make a derogatory comment with Gap after night, but I'm working on this.
Yeah.
Virtual.
I'd use less derogatory terms there. And
I'm out of here, Gorilla. Take care. Bye, you guys.
Here, we'll promote you, Pop. Here.
Oh, good night, Canadian.
Yeah, thank you, Zach, the creator, for coming.
Yeah, I'm going to head out. I'm going to head out too, Gorilla. So
you want to plug yourself,
Christmas,
PvP?
guys. Yeah, I'm
you
just going to head
yourself?
out. Hey, what?
You want to plug yourself?
Yeah, I will leave the studio. Anyway,
I wouldn't want to plug myself tonight, but that's what's going to happen.
Have a Merry Christmas, guys. Good night.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Let's see. I'm going through here. I think that's everybody that's at the stream. So, Daniel, what do you got going on?
No, nothing at the moment. I might do a stream tomorrow, a Christmas stream tomorrow with a steampunk, and that's pretty much it.
Okay. So, yeah, and Pop, he's taking a break this week. Otherwise, on Mondays he does his Lost in Space reviews. Tuesdays is horror sci-fis, and Wednesday is the Gilligan's Island reviews, and Saturdays are the Rumblings from the Lab. And PvP has a bunch of music on his channel and that. What do you got going on, Melted Copper?
Mostly just bantering with God about waking up tomorrow. It's gonna happen. I guess artistically, 28th, I'm gonna get my animator back, and maybe my YouTube might be more functional. But at this point in time, it's mostly just posturing as my mortal coil lives on Earth, and I debate why I keep waking. Yeah, I'm working on it, guys, and somewhere, I guess, artistically, that might go somewhere, but it's not really a thing I hold much faith in.
Yeah, and thank you, Scotty R37, for coming. Thank you. As for me, I might stream tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. Wednesday's Justified. Then we'll see on Friday if we're going to do Waltons, and I should be able to stream next Saturday. So that you guys have a good night, and remember to be a gorilla.
Right, Merry Christmas.